Hello, friends. Welcome to the Night Fallsville podcast, Flash Movie Review Edition.
How are you always so friendly when you say that?
Because you gotta sound friendly. What the
You realize it's like...
Oh, yeah, you want me to start like this? I'll start it like this. What's up, stupid fucking idiot fuckheads out there? This is Night Fallsville pod. No, fuck that. I'm not gonna
Damn,
do that.
Rick!
I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that.
Somebody went on a
Hello,
drinking
everyone in the
binge.
Philippines.
At least you know
Hello.
who's Casper when he dies.
You know, I just said that earlier today. We were looking at Pops, and he was
Yeah, it
looking
was
at
the
the Comic Con.
Goten. It was the Goten ghost from that Dragon Ball Z. I was like, hey, that's me. If I die, I'm just gonna be a ghost.
He's not going to haunt anyone. He's just going to be around.
I'm just around.
If something stupid happens, he's going to laugh at you. Just
Randomly serve Serbian food to everyone.
Whoa!
The fuck, where did these Chevops come from? Dean off in the background. That's going to be his ghost laugh.
I'm done.
All right. This is the Flash episode.
We have already went on a different
So
path.
we know who the subject of the butt of the jokes is going to be today.
We've already diverted. We've already, just like the Flash, diverted in the movie on multiple occasions.
Cool.
Did you make us a plate of spaghetti?
No, it's on Serbian.
Spoiler warning.
Come on, the Serbs got to have a spaghetti dish.
Do they?
Man,
They're close enough to that area.
Well, some of their Chevap, Sarma. Sarma is just a meatball wrapped in lettuce. That's what Sarma is. Everyone thinks.
That sounds pretty good, right?
My dad, Sarma. Dad, a Sarma is just fucking meatball and
Do they
wrapped in
grill it?
lettuce. Sometimes depends how you want to do it. I argue that, Grandpa. No. It's just.
Let me guess, it's boiled.
Yep. This is Serb food. It's just meatball wrapped in lettuce. Okay, I don't know what the fuck this nationality talk came. Jesus Christ.
Okay, fine.
Funny, though.
Sorry, Casper.
No, see, we're getting two things out of Dean today. We're either getting Casper, or we're getting Rick.
God, I really did switch up personalities there. What's up, motherfucker? That was fun. I'll never end. One day, maybe I'll just start...
I did make it. I'm, Buzzsprout and everywhere. We're for a mature audience, so you can swear as much as you want.
We swear plenty. I just
And we keep it pretty.
Well, okay.
PG-13, I think.
Sometime we need opening thoughts.
That expand our audience.
Yeah. We need opening thoughts about the Flash movie.
Well, do you want to do opening thoughts, or do you want me to give a little... This movie has been announced and moved around enough that there's a lot of info on this movie that we don't even have, that we can get into before we even go into the movie.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not a woman, but and this is just referencing the movie again in a weird way. Is it a spaghetti strap on the clothes that stretches?
Yes.
And okay, that movie's been so spaghetti strapped around. Hell yeah, we're gonna be sure. They smack you in the face with, oh no, this is gonna be shit information, and then all of a sudden you go and see the movie, and it's like, I can't float either way. We're right down the fucking middle.
Oh, I can tell my joke.
Okay,
Okay, so what movie did we see?
The Flash.
The Flash.
Are we sure we didn't watch a Pixar movie?
Oh my God.
You got my brain gears kicking there.
At least 90% of that movie was 3D or animated. At least.
Yeah, I can't deny any of that. They even had the Pixar dog.
Yeah.
It just wasn't Slinky.
The only movies I've seen more animated than that is Shrek.
You know what? That dog almost looked exactly like the dog that they have in Toy Story 3.
Buster.
It did look like Buster.
Buster's best scene was when he comes in. Oh, Buster, come on.
Was that your best,
No.
Woody?
No, it was definitely not.
To
it was designed
infinity
to be screechy.
and beyond. I did that kind of good. I'm scared of myself. Well, you'd always say that, Buzz.
Reach for the sky.
Well, that's because Buzz doesn't break as easy.
Oh, okay. Jesus Christ. Why? We're going everywhere. Holy cow.
Back to the movie.
The multiverse!
There was more multiverse cameos in there and Multiverse of Madness. There, I'll get another shot in there at Multiverse of Madness. God, did we take shots at that movie?
Yes. So this movie, since being announced, has had 8 directors plus Ezra Miller writing scripts.
Oh, God.
I hope to God that anything Ezra wrote wasn't in this movie. I don't want to give him credit for shit. Not even being Barry Allen. Because that actually wasn't that bad in this movie.
Here,
Very awkward, though.
I did have some names. So The eventual writers and directors for Spider-Verse were first attached to this movie.
Oh, boy!
Okay, maybe that's where we started to float upward.
Then we had Robert Zemeckis, who is personally hand-in-hand with Back to the Future.
Yeah.
Is that why it was mentioned so many fucking times?
Possibly.
Oh, the motherfucker doing this?
He turned it down at the last minute.
Bro, do not lift your leg and put it next to my face again. Besides, that wasn't on your thigh. That was on your calf.
Then we have John Francis Daley and Jonathan Goldstein, who are credited in that movie as writing the screenplay. I noticed
They were from what again?
They did the D&D movie, plus a couple other things. They just did the
That
D&D.
explains the comedy.
Yeah. But they wrote the screenplay for this movie, or at least credited with part of it. Notice that at the credits. Then we've got others that were asked but said no. These are not counting towards the 8. Were Sam Raimi.
Oh, God.
Jordan Peele.
Oh, God.
Matthew Vaughn.
Talking about directors?
Yes.
Oh, God. There's some...
Matthew Vaughn did The Kingsman.
Yep.
Mark Webb, who did Amazing Spider-Man.
Yep.
Both
Mark
of them
Webb.
like Spider-Mans.
Yep. That explains all the tonal changes we got, though.
This movie has been delayed multiple times and has done extensive reshoots.
Yeah.
Oh, since 2019, I believe, was the first credit drop.
Yeah. So, and that was actually a big thing. You remember when we went from before he traveled back in time? You had the actual Snyder tone. That's what I'm going to dub it.
Yeah.
The Snyder tone. Then we got to
a more comedic tone shift when he went back in time afterwards. It got really a lot funnier. Yeah. Or at least tried to be anyway.
Yeah.
I don't know what universe. West.
The Adam West universe?
Westian. I'm going to call that Westian.
Okay.
Westian.
Because that had a lot more jokes. Think about it. That Batman universe wasn't really taken serious. It was more so there to entertain.
Yeah.
Some of them jokes in that Flash were fucking phenomenal, and other ones really fell flat on their face. Like,
yeah, I told you that going in.
As soon as we got to Gotham, though, we got the Burton tone.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is we hopped universe versus in the universe.
Yes. As soon as we got to Gotham, we went from Central City, where it felt, kiddie-ish, I want to say.
Yeah.
Everything's dandy.
Yeah.
Everything is nope, don't say it.
I got that. That's a running joke at work. Leave it alone.
I wouldn't know it.
Oh, God.
I don't work with you aside from this. And this isn't work.
No, we just started a new system at work, and it's acting like a piece of shit.
Oh, God.
Is it literally called POS? Please tell me you don't use that system.
I wish it was. At least it'd be funnier that way.
There is a literal system called POS, point of sales.
One of the internet comedy troops that I watch runs a joke that the guy that comes in and watches them works for IBS Solutions. But that's the funniest part of the joke. It's like, I work for IBS. My condolences.
You know what would be really funny for me? Like on a SNL or even back when, comedy was fun, like Mad TV.
Yeah.
Have somebody... Am I an asshole for saying that?
Kind of. Depends on your taste in comedy, really.
I said fun. I didn't say nice.
Very nice.
Most of the famous comedians were never nice.
No, what if it... I'm not going to say it. I'm going to leave it for later. It'd be a really funny joke for me if you had somebody who worked for IBS just walk into a room and just...
Oh,
just let one loose and say, hi, I work for IBS. Yeah, I know. We could tell.
God.
All right, so getting back on track here.
Sorry, I had that middle school brain kicking.
The Flash movie has a listed budget of $220 million.
Oh, boy. Oh, God.
They have a listed budget of that. They don't account for reshoots in that budget statement. Or advertising. They never do. So the factual budget for the movie is estimated to be around just under $400 million.
Oh. Now that we've gone to see the movie, has the tomato meter or audience score changed?
I don't believe so.
It was at, what, 86?
It was at 85 this morning at noon.
For tomato.
On the way to the movie, it was 86.
Yeah.
67%. Nope, 86 for audience still.
And what is the what would go to unverified audience, and what is added to it?
Verified ratings?
Yeah. How you can change it.
It's just giving him
verified
the actual reviews.
Top critics. Yeah, if I click on it, it just gives me the.
Huh.
That don't matter that
My
much.
friend's phone had to flip. You could flip between the two. So we'll see. But it was at 80% on the unverified.
Your friend is the fucking Bruce Wayne of our group, then.
I mean, it looks.
Well, you do play D&D with him, so.
Great, I'm always the Barry. And
considering his favorite character is Flash.
Not the Barry that the whole story was centered around either. I'm the Barry that ends up becoming fucking Sabotage. Spoilers.
And his favorite character is Flash, so this is going to be a really funny Tuesday.
Can we actually bring in guests? People that know the same shit as us? And just
we are. That's what the next episode is.
Oh.
Tease.
That will be a fun episode then.
So
I gotta start the layouts for that episode.
Yep. So with marketing, the cost is probably around $500 million. This movie needs to make.
Oh boy, you know what? It's opening to about $60 million. I'm like, oh boy,
it's on pace to make as much as what Black Adam did, which was about 220.
Break even.
The break-even point is $500 million.
Oh, so they're not going to do that.
No, but Black Adam made $220 million.
They're going to lose,
and it's on pace to do that.
Bomb.
What do you think about Blu-ray sales?
That don't matter much.
They ain't going to factor into that. Not if it's going to go to HBO.
Oh yeah,
Max.
That streaming shit kind of kills.
But here's the thing, though: does that money? I mean, to a normal movie, a $60 million opening is fucking ridiculous. But not when you have a fucking
franchise.
Yeah, a franchise behind you and a $100 million some budget. So yeah, you're fucked. But does that really reflect on the quality of the movie per se, or just that people just don't care about DC no more? And I think the movie may not be that great in some aspects, but I honestly think it's more so people don't care about fucking DC anymore.
It's probably that, because since they know that this movie just reboots it
Even Marvel has slowed down a bit. I still think there's fatigue for superhero movies.
There's a lot of stuff behind the scenes going on too for Marvel that they're kind of They've got
changing execs. Producers are
they're getting Secret Invasion at some point, but they've got one last bomb on their hands that they need to somehow manage through. And I'm saying
I know you're not talking about.
You're saying the Marvels is gonna bomb? Oh boy!
No, what do you want? Not after. I just don't think people care enough about any of the characters in that movie to.
No, we didn't care so much for
Bree. As good as Bree can be, sometimes she's not sold on the character. Nobody sold on her being the character. WandaVision's divisive in itself, so you're getting Photon in it.
Oh, that's right.
And people are split on Kamala Khan.
Someone I watched described it best. The MCU was on life support. People were getting sick. Then No Way Home comes and just jolts the MCU back, and now it's just kind of fading again.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's because what all came after No Way Home.
Speaking of which, it sounds like your Fantastic Four was going to cost too much money, so now they're going back to actors that didn't have names.
Oh boy,
they're going my way?
Yeah.
I'm kind of happy about that, but also scared.
Because apparently they tried to get Emma Stone to be Invisible Woman, but she wanted $200 million for the movie. Oh. Or $20 million. She wanted a Robert Downey Jr. payday.
Do you know what a GoFundMe is? Emma Stone GoFundMe. Disney's got the money, but they don't want to do it, so we're gonna do it. Because you want to.
Well, you go from Margot Robbie to
see
Emma
her
Stone.
That skimpy outfit.
What the?
I'm not. Hey, I'm gonna pull a U card here. You know you want to see it.
So this movie has been shot, delayed, reshot over a 3-year period, and that CGI still looked like a Pixar movie.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. Some of them scenes were like that. All that scenes when he's going whatever the fuck he's doing,
the multiverse,
going through time and shit. All that stuff. Like Jesus, this looks bad.
Who was the person who decided to make the sphere?
They were trying to go for the sonic treadmill thing, I think.
Yeah.
I think that's what the look was supposed to resemble. But
I'm not talking the sphere that he's, backwalking in.
Yeah.
That was some weird-ass CGI choice there.
The entire end credit scene fight was all CGI except for him holding Michael Keaton Batman.
And it looked...
that was the only thing I could think of that looked like somebody... He's either partially wearing the suit or something.
Did anyone else almost shed a tear when Keaton said, "It's okay, kid"?
No.
I don't know. Might be the kid in me that was like, "No, he's dying."
So do we want to get through questions first or talk about more about the movie?
Question. What do you mean by question?
Oh, I got a question for you, Dean.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
CGI Nicolas Cage.
That was awesome. I don't care. It was great to see it. I don't care.
I'm happy.
What about that giant ass fucking spider?
Yeah.
What were they gonna do with that movie?
Here.
It was Tim Burton. It was the Tim Burton verse.
Fighting a spider.
It was probably voiced by Johnny Depp.
Yes.
If he was voiced by Johnny Depp, I could imagine him using like an English accent just to up becoming like the Harry Potter spider.
See, I'm trying to gauge if we've been negative or positive, because there's a good amount of both. So it's like, I don't know. I'm trying to.
Here's my spaghetti bowl. Carol. I don't know why I love that so much. Explaining the multiverse.
This is how we are about the movie. It's gonna even out and plank as we keep going.
I got two spaghettis sitting right here. What we're gonna do is we're gonna cross them, right? We have this X.
Yeah.
We're gonna watch the movie and it's gonna view like this.
And by the time we get to the end of the talking about the movie, it's gonna backlash on the beginning.
Yeah. I absolutely love Keaton was back. Keaton was in form, which was great.
We're gonna grab that spaghetti strap and it's just gonna smack us right back in the face.
Spaghetti has to die. The spaghetti has to die. I'm trying to make points.
Go ahead.
Oh, why did you put that joke in my head?
Spaghetti strap?
No.
Slap in the face?
What did you do, Jay?
I do many things. A lot of them aren't right.
What created Flashpoint? Mom's spaghetti.
Don't Eminem. Don't Eminem me. Don't know, because now I think we killed Dean, and it's rare that me and you together killed Dean.
It's his fault!
I'm just trying to discuss the goddamn movie.
Go ahead. Say
your
your
point.
point. Say your point.
I thought Keaton was great, okay? That's all I was trying to say.
He was fucking amazing. Hey, did you love the joke of Barry not being able to turn his head?
Yeah.
He turned his head in the fucking suit.
Keaton was It's awesome that Keaton. I don't know if he's in his 70s yet, but he's for sure in his 60s, and he'll still
70 something.
I'll come back.
Who's his stunt double? Give that guy credit.
Keaton. I've read Keaton tries to do his own shit.
I'm sure a lot of that was until probably the silo fight scene probably wasn't, but obviously, but that was probably CGI too.
Bro, the way he used the tech, the ricocheting batarangs, that was. Yes!
Yeah, stuff we never got to see as Tim Burton Batman.
Well, my movie was in that.
We didn't have the technology, apparently.
Yeah, but we didn't even get that level of
movement.
He wasn't even fighting like
he couldn't. We didn't have the CGI yet. He couldn't move his damn head.
I don't know how. Thank you, phone.
Oh boy,
Keaton's the fourth Michael on the list.
What?
For Google. Because you know how when we get to Michael, he's the fourth.
Do I want to know who the other three are?
Ironically, one was Michael Jordan.
Okay.
Michael Bolton. He's number two. Number one's Michael. Number one.
Wait, that's not the same guy that sings with Long Island, is it?
Yes. When he's singing about Jack Sparrow, that's Michael Bolton
that's
singing.
Michael Bolton. Number one is Michael Caine, the other Alfred.
You have Alfred before Batman.
Ironically, just to keep the trend going, number 6 is Michael J. Fox.
No. Hey, it's in canon now. Michael J. Fox is not Marty McFly.
But
according to that universe. 71.
Oh, God. I would have liked to have known what happened to...
Beetlejuice 2 coming.
I would have loved to have known what happened to Bruce's Alfred in that universe. Most likely got old and died.
I would assume so because of how old Batman is.
Wasn't it the same Alfred between 1, 2...
It was the same
3?
Alfred through all four.
From when we got Batgirl.
Yeah, all four. It's 2 Tim Burton ones.
What happened?
Val Kilmer, George
Do you
Clooney.
remember what happened to Alfred in that one?
He got sick.
He got sick and died.
No, he didn't die.
Yeah.
Think
thought he died.
No.
Mr. Freeze saved him. Take 2 of these, call me in the morning.
Yes.
Yeah,
Mr. Freeze wasn't that bad. He just wanted to make everyone
Everybody
cold like
freeze.
his hot. I need to stop. I never need that movie needs to just go off. No,
You're gonna start doing the German
comedy.
You're gonna start doing the German accent, and then your Serbian brothers are gonna be like, "What the fuck?"
It'll say, I'll make them cold like my heart. Shut up, Arnold. God, you did Jesus Christ. But
Even he.
what all I was gonna say was just because of comic books, and if I had control of that scene, shit, I would have said that Alfred got killed in a fight. A supervillain named Bane killed Alfred because that's how Alfred most recently died in the comics, and he's still dead. I love Easter eggs like that.
I mean, technically in the...
that would have worked.
I mean, in Unjustice, it's fucking... who's the guy with all the... blanking on his name with all the cut marks because he cut himself.
Victor Zsasz.
Victor Zsasz kills him in Unjustice.
What a way to go out, killed by fodder like Zsasz. Oh God.
At least it wasn't a fucking Falcone.
I guess.
I was actually surprised that was a name drop in this movie. Falcone's son decided to create his own crew and go for... what did he say? He robbed the bank.
Decided to go prime time.
Yeah,
basically.
Prime time. Okay.
I would have liked some more references from Keaton, but whatever, beggars can't be choosers. So
I mean, the entire house was a fucking...
Yeah.
We got the checkerboard floors. We got the fucking knights, suit armor knights. All the swords fucking hanging everywhere.
The drive up to the house.
Yeah.
That kitchen. Mm-hmm. I was not expecting to see him with that long ass hair and beard.
I was happy a little bit. They were like, here, I got the little bag that opened up and laughed. I was like, okay, you give me something. If I don't get a Joker reference, I'm automatically disappointed.
That was great. Was anybody else weirded out how the Batcave just kept getting smaller and smaller and more open? Remember how it used to look where it was all, you can actually see the...
Or the comic book version where there's all these levels to it. And
yeah.
It's like, I do appreciate basically the Batwing layout into it as a bat would be. It's just like...
Yeah.
That was cool.
Oh, come
on.
However, I think it did the same thing in the movie, didn't
I don't remember anymore. I didn't rewatch that movie.
I gotta...
Yeah.
Watching Keaton in this movie makes me so nostalgic that I have to watch.
We only got the Batwing in Batman Forever, didn't we? Everything else was a Batmobile.
No.
You've seen the
Batman Returns. You got the Batwing.
I thought.
Or no, didn't he do it?
You got it in one.
In Batman,
he flies
in one. Yeah,
he flies in when Joker's.
I made the joke because when he's going after the Zod's fucking flying ships,
yeah,
he grabs them with grapnel guns, and I said, "Oh, look, it's the balloons." When you had the Joker gas balloons.
That's Batman. That's just the Batman.
Yeah, that's new. Yeah.
You said Batman Returns.
No, that's where I thought it came in.
Okay. I only remember.
Dean corrected me.
It's been so long.
Wikiman corrected me.
It's been so long since I ever saw the first two.
I ain't watched those in years. But
it's weird how you own things and you just like.
Hey, Keaton had some lines though. Want to get nuts? Let's get nuts. Yes. We all know he was one of the stars of the movie. Shit, he carried the movie on his back. Well, actually, 2 people did. Cause
I've been getting so many cringe-worthy
Don't touch her.
How about that?
I adored Supergirl. I'm sorry, it was great.
I
was iffy with Sasha Cale for a second, but I don't know. I got used to the shorter black hair because Supergirl, I'm used to the long blonde hair. But I was like,
that's the only critique I can have about her character.
I loved it. I loved it.
Look like her.
Part of me wishes.
Would she not want to dye her hair or wear a wig or something?
Apparently not.
Part of me wishes they let her play Supergirl in the new fucking DC universe.
Yeah, the problem is that movie's not coming out for 5 years.
She could get into
comics. Well, I just look. She's 27, so she'd be in her mid-30s by then.
She'd be too. It depends on how well she would age.
Yeah.
If she doesn't look like she's like a younger adult, it might be a problem. But
I did love it. Her and Keaton really did justice in that movie. And funny thing, as much hated as he is, I thought Ezra did fine. As hated as he is, trying to put outside shit outside of, even though he will always kind of make me cringe no matter whenever he talks, because I think he is just naturally weird and awkward. Well,
he is naturally weird. We've learned that.
I'm going to put a bad joke in your head here.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
Remember whose favorite character that was?
Oh, my God.
Make a little sense now.
Sure. It
They
does.
found somebody to.
Oh God.
We've made the jokes about who it is, so I don't know why you're hiding it for this.
He might
It's not a
listen
bad
one
joke.
day. and listen. But I like the supporting cast really made the movies, and honestly, I kind of like that. Again, they made the joke. Barry made the joke himself. God, I am kind of annoying. Barry following Barry around. God, I'm kind of annoying.
You ever listen to yourself before? It's
Yes.
Yeah.
I listen to our podcast.
I've done it. And why the fuck am I so stupid? That's what I often
I don't know.
ask.
Why did you put Batman in your top?
There it is. I didn't
I know
even
it's
do
called.
it.
I told you earlier it was going to show up.
Of course it was.
No,
Why do
Batman's
you think I asked about Lucy Liu?
I know it's superhero movies. But no, my biggest gripe would probably be the side, a lot. You got to knock the movie points for just the CGI. It was pretty bad. Oh God, there weren't many story elements and shit that I hated. You can call it convoluted as fuck if you want, but that's Flash. That's what Flash is.
It's just
When you put a multiverse in a movie, you're going to be convoluted.
it's just so hard to do. The comic book person in me, knowing that even though CW with
You
What,
name 'em.
an
You know
eighth
you want to
of-
name them.
no, I don't even name what.
The villain.
Yeah, that's where I'm on the track to go. That CW with an eighth of the budget that this movie got.
The running scenes look so much better on CW than it does the movie.
Oh, I'm slow.
They did the complete opposite. It's like time's moving fast in the verse, but he's running slow versus he's running fast and time's moving slow. It's the complete opposite effect.
It's one of the first things I mentioned when they started doing that. It's like, what the I get the arm swing thing because
Yeah,
each actor has their own
Running
movement.
speed. Yeah, that's fine. Because even though it looks awkward.
Yeah,
He is awkward.
he is.
You did an entire Flashpoint movie and never touched his biggest villain.
Yeah, Professor Zoom.
/ Reverse Flash.
Yeah, Bob.
Reverse
Thawne.
Flash, Eobard,
Eobard
whatever you want
Thawne.
to call it. Shit, yeah.
You never even
I was about
showed
to
us how his mom died.
Yeah.
Just the knife in her.
Maybe Barry did do it.
I
I don't know. We did kind of get that storyline. Was that?
Mom spaghetti.
was gonna get on that too because
It's no longer Martha. It's spaghetti.
I don't even know if no, he wasn't. He fucking wasn't because we did a DC list. Flash ain't even in my top 10 for DC characters.
No,
But
I don't think he made
Flashpoint-
any of ours.
But Flashpoint as a story is probably in my top 5 DC stories of all time because I love that story. And they axed a lot, not just what they axed a lot of the things that I liked and I would have liked to have seen. You're like, that's coming.
No, don't. I'll get straight
Okay,
into
how many
that
points did we fuck over for you already?
You're on the way to 1.
Only
Comparing it to Flash, the comic.
Yeah. You used one of Flash's biggest storylines in all of his comic books.
His biggest. It's his biggest.
And you used it as his only standalone movie.
Yeah.
No setup to any of his other characters, because the only other movies have technically appeared in is Justice League, and you had to deviate so much attention in that movie to everybody that you never developed anything for him. You
Yeah.
gave us his dad,
Yeah.
who has been recast apparently, because that's not the same dad.
Yeah.
Did we get his dad in Justice League?
Yeah, because he shows his dad his hiring slip from CD.
Yeah, he got hired. Yep, I remember that.
Yeah.
But
I don't know if it's in the Snyder Cut.
God.
I don't remember if it is.
Yeah, I would remember that more than I would
there was
Whedon cut.
This I would call this actually a team up movie though, technically, because Flash does team up with people in Flashpoint to do all that stuff. This Flashpoint is generally designed to be the climax or the final movie of a trilogy, and you're using it as a standalone movie with no setup to any of his characters. You didn't even.
Well, it's not like we were getting Justice League 3.
So Patty in the movie was Patty Spivot.
That was Pivot.
That was Patty Spivot, and he never even said her last name the entire movie.
oh god.
And she's how big?
Wait a minute. Does that mean the rest of his fucking roommates were...
I wouldn't go there if I were you. That is a theoretical possibility based on how drugged up Ezra may have been because he was talking mushrooms. There is a possibility.
The entirety, every time every single one of his roommates talked, I was droning out. And then, what the fuck?
To be totally honest, honest to God, you could have kept maybe Keaton in there, but to be totally honest, if they would have kept the core concepts of what the Flashpoint comic was with a different world where Wonder Woman and Aquaman are fighting to death and shit and is going to destroy the world, honest to God, that would have been, to me, because you get Momoa back for a whole movie as Aquaman, you get Gal Gadot back as Wonder Woman for like a good chunk of a movie. To me, that would have been a good send-off to the fucking DC universe. I don't care.
I think Momoa would have had fun with a fucking fishhook arm.
Yeah. But, and his main fucking team in the comic was Thomas Wayne Batman, which is the biggest disappointment. They just ignored Thomas Wayne Batman. Kira, you know I'm going to bring it up.
I was wondering when you were going to say it.
You got to it.
And Cyborg was a member of his little team, and he wasn't there much, but Skinny Kal-El, Skinny Superman.
Did they completely axe Cyborg because of the whole Snyder debacle?
Depends on what rumor you want to believe.
Yeah.
They're just not going to touch that actor anymore because of all the stuff that's happening.
We can't use Cyborg anymore because we can't use that.
I must admit,
it's the same with Cavill. They CGI'd Cavill for the 2 scenes he was in.
Yeah.
Saving the world from the volcano at the beginning in the news clip, and
they didn't even show his face for that.
Yeah.
No, and then you got them all CGI'd when they're flashbacking everything that Ezra had lived through. That was the only time you got him.
Or the hairy chest Superman that was beating on everyone.
Yeah, the only difference, the only thing that was, it was the same concept. I had to go back and save my mom. That was it. Other than that, it had nothing to do with the comic.
No.
Hardly nothing. Literally nothing.
No, we got Dollar Store Savitar.
Speaking of which, to clarify a point, does this movie qualify Ezra Miller as being a leading man in a franchise?
I don't think so because I thought Michael Keaton and Sasha Cale stole the show. So I don't think so.
Without them, his acting probably would have been nowhere.
And I'm not saying he was bad. Look, I'm excluding how weird and
but your title Flash movie got upstaged by the 2 characters you brought in to sideswipe him.
Yeah,
let's put it this way. I think the only scene where I actually sympathized with him as an actor is when he's hugging his mother.
That was fine. That scene was fine. I like that scene. Ezra did great acting there because you have to put yourself in your shoes. You're basically gonna kill your mom because that's what has to be. That's the best universe. Is your mom is dead.
So he played 3 versions of Barry, and the best characters are still Supergirl and Batman.
Yeah, because drugged up.
The first Barry that
Barry is annoying.
The first Barry was kind of just. It was just Ezra Miller again, just toned up a little bit. His annoyingness turned up, and Dark Flash was just emo, as you said, Ezra Miller. So it's like it wasn't. There was.
I'm standing by Dolph Lundgren.
Yeah. And when his mask cracked, he looked like Dolph Lundgren. It was bad.
It kind of did look like him too, didn't it?
I know. The gray hair didn't sell that anymore. Bad horse.
The way the hair just hung there.
God, I'm trying to fucking.
Are we sure that wasn't Dolph?
I don't know.
He's not in the credits. I wasn't watching the credits enough to see Dolph's name, so.
Hey, seeing Christopher Reeve in CGI was cool. I don't care.
Even
that's the only way you were getting him, obviously.
Well, yeah.
Was that the 80s car that we seen?
I believe so. I think that was.
Yeah. That was supposed to be the sequel to the Reeves movies. That was kind of cool to see.
Yeah. The nostalgia points in this movie were great, but were they doing it because they wanted to, or were they doing it to distract you from Ezra?
Distract us.
That's the point we're trying to make in
every
argue.
Severe, they literally Easter egged us. Because those spheres, I swear to God, were only designed that way to make us look at the freaking thing. I mean, they were in stripes, man. It was stripes on an Easter egg.
I got written here, feels like you brought back Michael Keaton and used Supergirl to draw attention away from your Ezra's Flash because you couldn't use him at any point in the promotion of this movie.
Yeah.
The only time he did any part of the promotion for this was on the red carpet event, and he couldn't talk to anyone. He could only take pictures.
Well, isn't that just because he was damn near in jail most of that time?
Yeah. No.
Or was he?
He's not gonna go.
He never went to jail. He went into rehab.
Yeah. Well, you have to remember, in interviews, this is a guy that doesn't even identify as being a human. So he's different. He's different.
Not to mention, you gave us the characters. You killed them off twice.
Yeah.
Some of them multiple times.
I'm sorry, Dean. It's a canon event.
It had to happen.
The canon. Sorry, wrong franchise.
One thing I did like, just and I love Batman. He's my second favorite comic book
character. I'm having a really hard time saying that one.
But no, I like the fact that, because I was sitting there the whole time, I'm like, Batman, you need to stay in your little ship, in your little Batwing, because those are all Kryptonians down there. You ain't got no goddamn kryptonite on you. You are going to be borderline useless down there. And he pretty much was.
How'd you like when he was flipping around?
He wasn't doing shit. That bombed. He just fell down and got right back up. I'm like,
he was hurt.
Batman cannot do shit. No. Batman don't got kryptonite. He's a bug to Superman. He's a bug to Kryptonians.
Does anyone else like the fact that we didn't see any kryptonite in this movie?
There wasn't any kryptonite in the Man of Steel movie.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Kryptonite.
Is there any kryptonite at all except for when
Batman v Superman is the first time it got introduced.
Oh, Eisenberg. Oh, God. No.
We can only tear apart a franchise so far, Dean.
But I just...
when there's a giant V in the middle.
Fuck you, Martha.
It was sad. It was definitely sad. Even I got a little tears.
You really wanted to hear the name Martha?
I would have lost it and went, I'm good. That's all I needed.
How are they gonna kill Keaton, Batman, and Superman? But
I would have upgraded the movie by 1 point if they had done. At least they know what their faults are.
How would you have been able to know the rest of the movie then? You just
What did I miss? He fixed the universe, and then he got George Clooney. I knew George Clooney was in the movie.
Oh, bro, we didn't even bring that up yet. You flashed that one.
I mean, oh God.
No bat nipples.
He never wore the suit.
He was wearing a suit.
I mean, I'm trying
that his coffee company paid for.
It was Clooney in the movie. That was just Clooney.
Yep. I wonder how much you had to pay him to come in that suit.
I love the fact that even Man of Steel did really well with this. I like that they portrayed how strong Zod is. People kind of cast Zod aside as meh, but Zod, even comic Zod, is fucking strong. Fuck.
You know, now that I think about it, his fight went pretty quickly in the Man of Steel movie, didn't it?
Yeah.
No, they fought several times throughout the movie, so it's kind of hard to say.
Yeah.
Oh.
And as much, and this hurts me to say, but it's just fact. So, well, Supergirl is strong, but she's not as strong as Kal-El is.
She also wasn't doused in the sun as long.
Yeah.
No. Clark got however many years of Earth's radiation from the sun. Yeah. She got a day and a half.
I forget. What was the exact reason for them having to wear those fucking suits? The breathing apparatus, or what?
They couldn't breathe out of air.
They struggled adapting to Earth's air because their atmospheres were different. Clark grew up in it, so he got to it naturally.
Yeah,
he was still an infant.
So Kara would have adapted.
I like how they kind of twisted that though, because go ahead. The only kind of difference that they did was in the comics, why Superman's in a government testing site is the only thing they changed was he wasn't found by the Kents. He was found by the government instead of the Kents when he crash landed.
Isn't a red star significant for the DC universe at some point?
Yeah, that's Red Sun Superman.
That's what I thought. That's what I was thinking when I was like,
that's Commie Superman.
They're teasing that in this?
Yeah, I was sitting there like, why are you doing that? Why are you?
You know, I was a little disappointed that she didn't have a Russian accent.
I'm like, no.
Only a little, though. Yeah, I wasn't expecting it to happen, but it would have been a little icing on the cake.
Oh my God.
How'd you like that suit reveal? You were the one. I know you.
I asked the fucking question before we went to the movie. How does she get her suit?
And it just turns into.
It's just fucking right there.
It's a Kryptonian jumpsuit. Turns out.
Kate included.
Yes. Who wears it in outer space?
That took me a second to process too, because they grab it out of her. I'm like, her suit's just in there with. Oh boy.
Where did she get the fucking cape?
Who wrote that?
I got a cape.
I don't know.
I'm not usually a critic for shit like that, but that was...
Oh, there's her suit. It's right there. Plot convenience.
You had Barry create a fucking suit from the prototype suit that they were going to give Barry. I can't say Barry's name enough.
Imagine how they... Imagine that in the cutting room floor when they're editing the movie. Wait, how'd she get her suit? It's just in the prison with her. It's a jumpsuit. Fuck it.
Okay, big thumbs up, yeah.
The universe is dead anyway. Who cares? Okay.
So I fully expect when this director gets Batman Brave and the Bold, Robin's suit's just going to be there.
Here's your
Because you're not going to get any of the Robin in the meantime. His suit's just going to be there. There's going to be no... You know what's going to happen. They just did it.
It doesn't help. It doesn't help. This is our 4th Robin we're getting.
Yeah, they're just going to start with that one.
We're getting Damian Wayne.
Mm-hmm.
Before Dick, before Tim, before Jason. Before...
So the suit thing's not going to be a big issue for me because he's already going to have shit to work with.
By the way,
if that's done correctly.
I do got to get to this before we even move further away from topics. The director for this movie did come out and say the CGI is supposed to look like that.
What? Boy, no.
Because Barry's the only one that can understand the Speed Force.
I mean, that's such a cop-out answer, but
yes. Okay. Like I said, I have no faith in him doing Batman Brave and the Bold at this point. If he's going to lie to us like that.
I can hear someone else. But he directed it, and it was phenomenal.
Guess what was all CGI in it? It! Nothing else was!
Except for the dance.
Until
it was sped up.
I believe Skarsgård did it.
Don't talk about those guys.
Why'd I do that while sitting down? That's just makes me look like a fucking...
I gotta bring this up, too. This is a positive, though. A positive. And yes, there's great sadness. There's also great sadness.
We mentioned the positives, then we mentioned the negative, then we mentioned...
Yeah, roller coaster.
I told you we were teeter-tottering.
The first initial, and it just made me more sad, 'cause I'll never get... It's the last one I'll get. I'm never going to get it again. The first... When Bruce and Barry are talking, the first time when it's Ben Affleck, he's like, Barry, our scars make us who we are. Sometimes I'm like, that was beautiful. I love that scene. I don't care, and it's made me more sad. I'm like, you taking Ben Affleck away from me. Fucking. And then I get mad at James Gunn. It's not James Gunn's fault.
I swear parts of Ben Affleck were CGI'd too. I didn't look like Affleck for me to some reason. I still don't know why.
Maybe he was too busy with J-Lo?
We can only hope.
I heard rumors that they were considering Affleck to... No, now you just said. I heard rumors that they considered Affleck to direct Brave and the Bold. You're like...
Affleck was one of the people that turned down Flash.
Oh, God.
See why?
Like, I'm done. Just leave me out of it.
There was another positive. There was a good core heart element to the story with Barry and his whole family thing. But like you said, if you take that out, then you got no Flashpoint. You got nothing. But it was still good. They represented that well, I think.
They got the key element. The very key element.
Yeah, they got one.
They got Barry going back in time.
Fuck my brain, dude. Yeah, they got one. He gets one.
I like when this other Barry phased through the floor naked and scared a neighbor downstairs and came back up with a pot covering his junk. That was funny.
You were imagining you, and then you were thinking it wouldn't fit. I knew exactly where his brain was going.
The banjo.
The whatever instrument he was holding from the...
Tambourine.
Tambourine, that's where I was needed to go. Tambourine would have worked.
You were laughing, though. That was one of the jokes that stuck with you. Like,
yeah, I was laughing at the cringiness of it.
Yeah, it was brilliant.
Well, okay, as far as that whole him burning his clothes thing and coming to a stop...
That's accurate.
That entire Speedy Gonzalez action scene was hilarious to me because they even started to play the cartoon music in the background when all the instruments piled out of
the funny... It's as everything's clicking in my brain. They gave us a Flash origin story without giving us a Flash origin story.
Yeah, they did. Because we kind of did question that in the Justice League. Like, we got tidbits.
You gave us a worse version of a Flash origin story to substitute the fact that we didn't get a Flash origin story.
I wonder what Ezra Miller is going to do
the
now.
Fuck would we have gotten if they did a cyborg?
Hopefully more therapy.
No, I know it. Nope.
Wasn't that a joke in there too? Is like people needing help?
I seen scenes of their red carpet for the Flash. I'd be dying. They're interviewing. I don't think Keaton was there, but Sasha was there, and the director, most of the cast was there and stuff. Ezra was there, but they're interviewing, like Matt said, they're interviewing everyone. They are not interviewing him at all.
Like, he wasn't allowed to speak to anyone.
There's someone with Ezra at all times. This man basically had a handler. It was funny as a bitch.
We got another Biden on our hands?
No, God. No.
I'm not commenting.
No comment.
Was he reading from a prompt?
We don't know if he was reading at all.
He didn't say nothing. He just sat
Some
there,
of his lines did seem ad-lib.
took pictures. I'm Ezra Miller. I'm here. They let me off
You
my...
think he can keep his focus long enough to read? Based on some of his shit? I'm sorry. I'm not political at all, but even I'm losing my shit at some of this shit.
Oh, you were talking Biden. I thought you were talking Ezra.
I'm just can't believe we're talking about Ezra Miller and Biden gets thrown in there. That's funny.
I made a Biden joke and he just went with it.
I mean...
That's what I do.
We're killing him.
I know.
At some point, we gotta just stop with the jokes because we're just killing. He's trying to keep it, straight.
Sorry.
What, trying to keep it straight, serious, talking about the movie shit? I'm not killed. It's just... It's throwing... You know how it's throwing my brain off because I'm trying to get a point. No, fuck. Now the point's gone. Now it's a joke. Or this and that, this and... But I'm still digging deep because I'm like, well... it's hard. It's a hard movie. We've basically dissected the whole movie almost.
Let me know when you're done. I got one final point to make.
Up and down, positive,
I
negative.
do fucking hate you for one thing, though.
Other than Martha? Or giving you therapy?
It's as bad as Martha because Martha is a meme, If I don't see Mom's Spaghetti as a meme out there somewhere...
Maybe I'll start one. Maybe here's
what about
here's where we'll break
how this movie
out.
taught us the power of tomatoes. Tomatoes can just start a chain reaction of shit that you don't want.
Always put them on the top shelf, too.
Tomatoes. Oh my god.
I mean, technically in the kaiju verse, it's Mothra, so.
Godzilla! What? Okay. To the viewers, because I expected this review to be full of jokes and fun. I expected. The only review that could
There's a literal song in the movie that describes exactly what this is going to be.
And there will be an episode for it. I don't care. I don't care if it's a 15-minute episode. I don't care. It's going to have one. The only review that could top this is the Kraven the Hunter review. That shit going to be cracked.
He's going to walk out on us on that one, too.
That shit going to be
cracked. No, I didn't get to walk out on this movie. That one I get to. That'll happen in the first 15 minutes of the movie. This was the last 5 minutes of the movie.
And there's still no hardcore material for that movie. And it comes out and fucking, oh my god.
Yeah, they've been teasing the trailer. Everybody thought the trailer was
coming.
Everybody thought the trailer was coming out during the NBA Finals, and it never did.
Bring us back, please.
You know what would be the ultimate Kraven scene, but it would kill Matt. He'd never go fucking see the movie. The ending, Kraven's fighting Rhino. I will defeat you, Rhino, because I have my army with me. It's an army of animals teaming up with Kraven to beat the Rhino. Matt, he don't even go see the movie. If that was a trailer, he wouldn't even go see the movie. I would to laugh.
I don't know why you think I need to bring us back when the theme of this episode is the chaoticness that this movie was. I think we're on brand at this point.
We've been on brand.
So what was the last point you had?
That's what I was trying to get.
Are we ending it?
Yes.
So I'm gonna say this.
We've talked about plenty positives.
What time are we at here, mister?
50.
Good enough. That's good enough for me.
I'm surprised. We talked about the whole fucking movie and we went almost an hour.
Yeah, we talked about the movie and
we got in jokes.
I'd say about 35 minutes of it is Flash content.
Yeah.
So,
well, I mean, we had a multiverse of jokes.
With all due respect to Mr. James Gunn.
Oh boy.
You can probably picture where I'm going with this.
A bit. You're the critic of us.
Unfortunately. Yet I enjoy Transformers more than my coworker. Which is still weird.
We're still...
I'm the negative.
I can imagine you enjoying the Transformers more because you were playing with the toys the entire fucking time.
But he's a bigger Transformers fan than I am.
I don't think he is. I don't think he is.
I want to play.
He's got a sound wave on his desk at work.
Okay, maybe. I don't know it.
I'm gonna play with the toy too.
You're gonna open it? No. Sacrilege.
I can't open it.
That's sacrilege for him.
She's safe in her little box.
Yeah, that's probably the only thing you hate about Spider-Verse.
What?
Opening the box.
Yeah. Hey, I'll open that. No.
So all due respect to James Gunn, he's full of shit.
Oh, got some James Gunn hate coming, spicy.
I guess he did say this is
supposed to be the best superhero movie of all time, Dean. Supposed to be the best superhero movie.
He's full of shit, then. That's bullshit. I just watched a video that came out a month ago of James Gunn saying his favorite superhero movies of all time. You know what number 1 was? Spider-Verse, the first one. Shut up, James Gunn. Shut up.
Yes, so that's where I'm going to this.
Maybe that's why he
this
liked
movie,
this.
This multiverse movie, is not as good as even No Way Home.
No. No. What the?
Despite giving you the same nostalgia shit.
Facts, yes. True. Nostalgia.
That this movie tried to do. That movie was out well before this movie came out.
Yeah.
Sometimes I hate it when you make points. It's not that I'm recalling everything that went on in this movie. I'm like, this is just
a worse version of No Way Home.
Dollar store No Way Home.
Let alone it's the same kind of spiel technically that Spider-Verse gave you.
Yeah.
And Spider-Verse 2, which...
The only difference is, we had Ezra playing every single fucking character. We just didn't have it a flat...
You know
what? Fuck it! You know what? Hey, DC, reshoot that movie again, but put fucking Grant Gustin in there, put Jay Garrick in there. Properly.
They did have it. You did see that they did have CW Jay Garrick in there, right?
Yeah.
Well,
I was actually
fake Jay Garrick.
Yeah. I don't know if that was actually him. It was...
Well, it was CGI.
As bad as our CG was, I couldn't really tell.
Yeah, but that was supposed to be the fake Jay Garrick, not his dad.
Face.
Yeah. Sorry.
No. I kind of lost.
It's my fault. Between me and you, it's going to be pretty bad with Dean today. I'm sorry. I'm not going to give you a hug like he did.
Yeah, no. Don't touch me.
Don't touch you? Don't touch you? Cusco?
Oh my god. I know. I'm trying to remember. There was a point. There there. What were you talking, Matt? You just gotta.
James Gunn, full of shit.
James Gunn, full of shit.
No Way Home.
No, it
was actually a joke. It was actually a joke, so I'm gonna just feed into the joke. If you order the No Way Home Blu-ray from Wish, you get the Flash. Pretty much.
I love it.
This movie did have a lot of blue in it.
There were wrestling jokes too.
Yeah, there was.
So and WWE is generally the most Make-A-Wish friendly. John Cena's done more Make-A-Wish stuff than anybody else ever.
John Cena was not in that movie.
You wouldn't know.
I know you wouldn't know. You wouldn't know if he was in that motherfucker. There it was. I was trying to bait someone to do it.
No, they got Black Adam instead.
Oh, shit. God, when I think about the last not trilogy because they're the same, but the last trifecta, 3 movies of the DC universe. Shazam, Black Adam, Shazam, and Flash. Wow. Wow.
I'm sorry, I should have laughed so loud, but you actually forgot one.
Fuck when I forget.
Fish.
Oh, I don't even think that exists. If Jason Momoa saying Aquaman Lost Kingdom, whatever the fuck it is an unwatchable mess, I might well go watch just to laugh. I'm gonna go watch it as a comedy. Everyone says that movie's unwatchable. Everyone. I
like how that movie's gonna be unwatchable, and this movie almost made my eyes bleed. Not because of it being unwatchable, it was because how much CGI I had to watch.
Oh no.
That some of them soldiers moving around in that desert fight, I'm like, Jesus.
You know Michael Shannon was entirely just a head on a CGI body that entire fight scene.
Oh my god. He was not...
Yeah, they took his face and...
He wasn't satisfied with
No. Yet he praised Ezra.
Wait,
and
he said, I was not happy with anything I did on this movie, but Ezra did a good job.
I liked it though. Michael Shannon went to Zack Snyder and asked his blessing to reprise Zod, and Snyder said, "Yeah, that's fine." I'm part of that camp now. There were people that hated Zack Snyder. I'm a part of that camp. You should have just let him do his thing. In manga terms, you should just let him cook. That when manga authors are on a roll with some great chapters, you gotta let them cook.
Dude, even when you think something's going to be shit in manga,
let them cook.
Just let them cook. Let them cook. You'll see what it turns into. You'll see it.
And I didn't think the Snyderverse was that bad. I still wonder. I get it. It was rushed. Yes. But I'm like, what was so bad? Batman v Superman was pretty bad. Okay, that Doomsday was just a fucking dollar store Ninja Turtle on roids. But basically, that's what that thing was. And Jesse Eisenberg needs to stay away from superhero movies. Just go away. Maybe there's a role somewhere out there.
What is his name? Josh Rosenbaum? Or, no, fuck, what is his name?
You need
I think
more...
I got the last name right, but not the first.
I need more context than what you just gave me.
Smallville.
Oh, Smallville's Luthor.
Oh, Michael Rosenbaum.
Yeah.
So I got the last name, I didn't get the first name.
Yeah, you swept Michael Josh.
Maybe I should have gone down that goddamn Michael list.
You know who, but you know what everyone wanted as Lex Luthor, though? Bryan Cranston. Everyone and their mother wanted Bryan Cranston.
It would have worked.
Yeah.
I mean, there's well, not.
It wouldn't have worked long term because technically he's on the older side.
No.
And the problem
we need a
he's already talking about
we need
retiring.
a Clark Kent and a Lex Luthor to be on the same age.
Pretty much.
Same age, and you need someone who's everyone thinks just a businessman. Lex Luthor's a fucking built like a brick shit house big motherfucker. You need a kind of intimidating big guy to play the motherfucker. I'm sorry, people always get Lex Luthor fucked up.
So
it's like, what the fuck?
If we're gonna make Lex Luthor Black Michael Clark type of thing,
something like but he's got to be some. My point, Jesse Eisenberg, you could flick him and he's gone. That's not intimidating. That was terrible. He had some good lines. I'll give him that, but that was terrible.
That was writing, though.
And his voice, his was just Jesus Christ.
Let him go.
I thought they should have just let Snyder.
Very finally did.
At what?
Luthor didn't exist in this universe, as far as I could tell.
Yeah. At what point did they start trying to reject Snyder's shit? I'm trying to remember. Justice League.
When Snyder left because of family issues or family stuff that went on.
Yeah, mid-movie, he had to stop what he was doing for family stuff.
And
they brought in Whedon.
Josh Whedon took over, massacred the film,
and
pissed everybody off, except Warner Brothers CEOs.
I'm not mistaken.
That's why we lost Cyborg, too, isn't it? Yeah. All right.
I'm not mistaken. Fucking Snyder left. Should be. I think his daughter committed suicide or something like that.
I think it's somewhere along that line.
So of course you're gonna leave production. Fuck. But shit.
But then people after the Whedon stuff came out, that movie came out and it bombed. Somebody who somewhere pushed out that there was a Snyder cut in the movie,
and people wanted it.
They've made the joke.
And the Snyder cut was not a bad movie. I thought the Snyder cut was a decent Justice League movie. I thought it was good.
You got a Leto Joker in a jumpsuit.
I got Jared Leto got to redeem himself. I was so sick of defending Jared Leto. Like, leave Jared Leto alone. He's trying. Shit, he's a little weird too, but not as weird as fucking Ezra Miller is.
See that slingshot we keep doing?
I hate him more for Morbin time.
Oh no, Oh god, I forgot Leto was Morbius. Oh boy.
How could you forget? Bro, they can't see you dancing. They can't even hear it.
I know. But the Snyderverse had inklings of being really good, but still, I was a little worried when you make a Justice League movie and it struggles to make $600 million worldwide. That's bad.
Did Snyder direct Man of Steel?
Yes, I believe he did.
So he got a semi-hit. The most cringe movie of all time.
What? BVS?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Justice League.
Which got taken over, but he needed his own cut of the movie that was somehow great. Where are we defending Snyder at this point? He's been every edge of the spectrum.
As was this
great,
movie.
Medium.
As was this movie. Makes sense, doesn't it?
But this movie didn't have anything to do with him.
No, it didn't. Well, he was a producer, I think.
Kind of.
Yeah.
I like how kind of a weird random thing, but I was just looking at the Supergirl pop and I thought of it.
Of course you were.
But you know,
Should we move it like this so you have every single one of them in?
no, now I see Barry. I don't want to see Barry. I see them. I don't want to see Barry. But
you don't want to see.
I like how they stayed. All them Kryptonians could track Flash. Like everyone bitches.
That was a cool
Superman
thing.
can't hit Flash. That's bullshit. You're stupid. Yes, he can. He can literally. He's on the same tier of speed as Flash. Superman.
They almost recreated that scene when Superman comes and whoops the fucking Justice League's ass, and here comes Barry flying around him.
And that was one of the best parts of the
him.
Justice League
That
movie.
was.
It showed how OP Superman is. And
They
it's
almost recreated that when he got fucking slashed on the face. Oh man, that was a key point too because he had the same scar as fucking dollar store.
Like, I'm just saying, Flash's main thing has always been... Oh, my God. Flash's main thing has always been speed, but it's like, when Superman can fly around the planet and reverse its rotation to turn back time, that's a fucking speed, man. Shit.
I didn't see him trying to do that in CGI universe.
No, we got Spider Superman. Nick Superman? What should I dub him?
That's Burton Spider-Man. That's who it was. That's Tim Burton's Spider-Man.
TB Soups.
TV
fucking
suits.
hair, man. That hair killed. Like, look at fucking Superman with the
Well, it's
locks.
because that was supposed to be
Nicolas Cage.
More Superman.
what the fuck?
Full Jerry curl.
Yeah.
What did they call the comic after Superman came back to life? With the Rebirth? And it wasn't called Rebirth. They didn't.
I thought
Rebirth.
there was Death of Superman movie that it's based off of.
Yes,
He had long hair when he came back after Death of Superman.
Yes, they had a freaking name, a title on.
It was a one-time motive because accepted Michael Andrew Cavill growing his hair out for black Superman.
I think he wanted to. It's the whole reason he kept the fucking hair on his chest too, because he was like, during the Death of Superman, he had hair.
I mean, they were willing to CGI off a mustache. Why didn't you just CGI his hair?
I'm not shaving my mustache.
Well,
God.
that's just because of Mission Impossible.
Fun fact. Funny thing.
Funny because that next one's coming out.
That just made me think.
I
haven't
even watched that one yet.
Imagine me.
Alright.
Imagine.
I did not watch the Guns.
Imagine me in Hollywood, big time actor. Okay, I tried for a role. You've landed the role, but you got to shave off the. I'm leaving.
I mean, that's a baseball thing too, because it's the one thing about the Yankees that they always make you shave your facial hair because you have to be clean cut to be a Yankee.
Oh,
Several people have refused trades to the Yankees because
No, I got to shave my beard. Fuck out of here.
All right, we're gonna pay you millions of dollars, but you got to shave your hair. Yeah, I'm cutting the line there.
There have been several people that have wanted to go, but they can never. The Yankees.
You got to be clean shaven to be a Yankee.
Yep.
Oh my God.
It's a
I
rule.
did not realize that was.
I didn't even know that. But
You never
wow.
see a Yankee with facial hair.
Stubble?
Nope. Maybe a little stubble. But by the moment it starts
Shave
coming in,
that
it's done.
shit.
So nothing like what you got.
Nope.
I'm gone.
Yeah, definitely could
You'd
be.
be gone too.
Yeah. Mine ain't even that bad.
Imagine Jesse, no facial hair.
Oh no, I don't want to think of. Oh boy.
I mean, he's already got no hair.
That would be the most hilarious fucking thing ever if somebody told him, Jesse, no facial hair. It's all the fucking hair I got!
There's people at work that have said, "Oh, Dean, shave one day." I show my work badge. There, I don't have a beard on there.
He throws off his head. It's all the fucking hair I got!
And everyone says, it's like, Dean, why don't you want to shave yours? It has nothing to do with looking. I don't think I look fine without a beard. It's nothing to do with that. It's just, I look young.
And he
I don't
already
want to be a
is.
baby again.
I look even more like a baby. I get carded everywhere I go. I still do.
Still doesn't beat the time I got carded for root beer.
What? What?
Wow, that's a whole...
It was the only place that sold that particular brand of root beer. I was just buying root beer, and they carded me out of habit. Because it's a liquor store. They carded me at the liquor store, and it's like, I turned to it and said, it's only a root beer.
Wait, I'm not sure. Is there an age? Do you have to be like 18 to buy cigarettes, I think? Or no?
21.
21
Is
to
it
buy
21 to buy
cigarettes?
cigarettes?
3 years ago, 4 years ago, they changed the law where you have to be 21.
It don't matter. That was besides the point. I'm just saying. Dad sent me in the gas station wants to get cigarettes. Get him his cigarettes, and I bought him some. So he gave me money going cigarettes. Sir, do you have your ID? You got to be fucking kidding me. Here.
All right, we need to start getting back in topic comms because what time are we at now?
Dude, we only spent 10 minutes saying random shit.
Yeah, but we're already going to be approaching 2 hours because our top 10 always takes long.
Well, okay, I guess we gotta. They like the content. Shit, we gotta. We started earlier today, folks. So bonus stuff.
I'm still falling asleep. Fuck me.
But we gotta. We have to rate the
old man Matt.
We have to rate the.
And you're older than me.
We have to.
I have 3 energy drinks in me. I was prepared.
And caffeine.
Yes.
We have to rate the movie known as The Flash.
That's true. We haven't done that yet.
We have to rate the movie formerly known as The Flash.
Formally.
If our Hobbit.
Want me to give my scale?
Oh boy.
Went into the movie thinking it was 5 out of 10. I'll probably get it. I said that going in.
Yeah, I kind of agreed with you on that one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Content-wise, 6 out of 10. CGI brings it back to 5 out of 10.
You made that point earlier.
I
should have expected that.
I'm gonna be on the same regards, but Supergirl and Michael Keaton gave it just enough to barely hold on to a 6, so I'm gonna give it a 6. But it's a very light 6. If a light 6 makes sense, it's a light 6.
I'm being middleman just for the fuck of it. 5.5.
There you go. It's a light 6.
I don't know why I said it that way.
It's a very light 6. I'm surprised I gave it a 6 because I'm sorry, they were so great. I can't. It's disrespectful. But if they weren't in there, the movie would be like a 3. Swear to God, or a 4.
We definitely couldn't have done that movie with just Barry.
Oh my!
We couldn't have. No,
I might have left.
The good point is that Flashpoint can't just be Barry.
We were supposed to see how he fucked the universe.
You didn't give us any other Flashes, including his villains.
Nope. Oh, one final thought.
Variants of Flash.
One final thought. In interviews, they interviewed the director. Nobody was off limits in the cameo scene. He could have put almost anyone he wanted in there. No one was off limits, and me laughing like no one. Shit, my stupid ass like just rolling universe. Hey, Jimmy Chungus. Yes, I'd have done it. No, not Deadpool. Get out of here. Wrong universe. Oop, wrong universe.
My brain just exploded because I realized why they designed the multiverse the way they did. It was a fucking bowl of spaghetti.
Everything was meatballs?
Yes. The spinny shit, that was just, the noodles wound up.
Because the director had a whole list of cameos he wanted, but he only had to pick a few.
I don't know if I'll ever be able to look at a plate of spaghetti. Which universe am I eating?
That just gives me more ammo, because every once in a while at the house, when my stepmom will make spaghetti, and that just gets a whole new joke. I just love breaking my dad's minds. He has no idea what I'm talking about. I can look real close to my spaghetti and be like, Dad, there's a little guy running in there. What do you mean? What do you mean? It's the Flash. He ain't running around my spaghetti.
Can your parents disown you for not understanding you?
Or just or buy a second one of this, open it up, and just put it in my spaghetti. Dad, it's a fucking guy in my spaghetti. It's a Flash. He'd be like,
I dare you to open that.
Nope, I'm going to get it. He'll kick me out of the house.
At least he'll blend it in with
No, he'll kick me out for disrespecting the spaghetti. I'm like, yeah, that is kind of disrespect. That's Ezra Miller Flash. It is kind of disrespecting the spaghetti.
I have to save this joke until Tuesday after I see it again. I don't know if I'm going to be able to hold it in.
Can you say it on here to where they?
No, all of this. I don't know how I'm going to survive this 2.5 hour movie again without cracking these jokes again.
You don't have.
You need to tell me. You need to tell me Ryan and Nick's opinions, though. I want to. Oh God.
Well, I'm going to break Ryan. Particularly if I bring up the Martha joke.
You're going to break them the same way we broke Dean?
Yeah, you broke me for a second.
No, we broke him because we keep cutting him off.
It's the Flash movie. Reptile! We're gonna make him puke at one point. The way we just keep zigzagging back and forth. We're grabbing him. Oh shit, I just touched Cusco.
Can I come back on the table now? No, stay down there in the pit of shame.
Since where's the floor in pit of shame? I thought it was lava.
Dilly dilly. Pit of misery.
Dilly dilly?
Oh, dilly dilly.
It would have been funny if the beer was Bud Light.
Dilly dilly.
No, but
I'm done. Oh my god. Hey, this is one of our funniest episodes.
how did we
today.
have Bud Light and Ezra Miller pop up in the same episode?
Oh my.
Moving on, Sid.
Moving on.
Taking us to part 2 of this podcast.
We fucking were on the Flash for like, god damn.
Fucking around.
Not for good reasons. Some good, some bad.
Can we play the song Bad Fun and just have...
No, copyright.
wish.
Copyright coming after us.
Hey, we can credit them. We're not making any money for it, so...
You don't want the FBI here. I'm probably the first one they drag out for whatever fucking reason. What the fuck I do? I'm the one they drag out.
What are they gonna grab you by?
You know what they're gonna grab me by. It's the easiest thing to grab. Yeah.
Why are you pointing at the computer?
The tambourine?
No, okay.
Did you want him to say it doesn't fit?
Oh, God.
Are we each rolling that? No. Hey, who's introduce? You introduce it.
Yeah, this is your idea.
Because it's my crazy ass idea.
Yes.
We're all fantasy football players here, so
Copy.
and D&D players, so this just made sense.
What are you dubbing this? Are we making this a thing?
It's going to be a part-time. We got to at least do a second half of this for Marvel.
Yeah,
if we start doing videos, I swear to God, this is one thing we video.
Like, you can put a picture of this and put it on the. We can put that on our
Justice
Facebook,
League
too.
draft. Minus the actual Justice
We're
League.
basically give us a list of the people we're excluding, and
So we're drafting our own Justice League, kicking out most of the main characters. We're not allowed to draft
They're off-world somewhere.
Diana Prince Wonder Woman, Clark Kent Superman, Batman Bruce Wayne, Aquaman Arthur Curry, Barry Allen Flash, Wally West Flash, Hal Jordan John Stewart Green Lanterns, and John Jones Martian Manhunter.
Yep. And we're drafting a 7?
We're drafting up to 7.
What did we mention about Cyborg again? Not doing right?
I think Cyborg's allowed.
Cyborg can be allowed. Fuck it. We can allow him.
All
But
right.
the only other ones up for debate
So
were
we're
the
not
Hawkman.
weeding him in.
Hawkman and Woman.
Leave Hawkman and Hawker alone.
Yeah. So we're going to roll off.
Another thing, too, to clarify, this is not... It'll come up, but this is not necessarily a fight. It is who has the best team.
Yes.
We're just drafting.
Yeah.
Obviously, we can't duplicate picks.
Yeah. They're gone out of the pool.
You know what?
They're gone.
How about this? I'll make it a thing. After all this is done, like good thing Matt's writing everything down for us, so
My
he'll have our
handwriting
team.
is shit.
You're not writing anything?
My handwriting is shit, so...
I don't care. You can take a picture and send. I'll take a picture.
Yeah.
I'll put it up on our Facebook page as a poll, and you can tell us who had the better team. If it ends up as Dean, you'll boost his ego bigger than it needs to be. Trust me. All right.
It ain't gonna be missed.
Here's how we're going to start this out by Matt's rules. We're having a 10-sided die?
20.
20-sided die.
Always the D20.
Largest numbers go first, right?
Largest number gets to pick, I was going to say.
Largest number gets to pick?
Yep.
Okay. Matt's rolling first.
14.
14.
Good start for the
I'll
Dungeon
let you
Master.
go. This motherfucker rolled a 17. All right. D&D time. It's going to be a nat 1. It was 14. We tied. What do we do?
A roll off.
You got a 14.
Hey, there we go.
I am last?
Yes. Don't get to choose your spot.
That sort of sucks.
All right, Dean.
I pick first.
Why am I not surprised?
Because my first pick.
Well, leave it for a second. Let's write it out.
Your first pick is Kara?
Is it going to be?
Yes.
He picked up the pop.
It's
Kara
I'm just gonna write
Zor-El. Just write Supergirl.
It is Supergirl. That was the one I was worried about someone taking.
Okay, no, you know what I gotta mention? That is not Chicken Scratch. I can read that.
Mine's Chicken Scratch.
I'm trying a little bit.
If JJ was writing, I probably wouldn't have been.
Can he not? I don't remember his writing.
Oh, he can write. He just writes so fast. He's the only one who can read it.
Yeah.
I'm going to spell Dreadnought wrong, by the way, probably.
N-A-U-T.
I like this idea now when we're actually into it, because it's fun.
All right.
Oh, Matt's you got last? DM.
DM.
You're next.
I thought I was last.
I said you didn't get to pick where you choose. I'm picking
Oh,
last.
what the? Damn it!
Matt, show us the
I wanted the wheel.
I'm sticking to the super family. I'm taking Connor.
You're taking Connor Kent?
Yep.
All right, now
Superboy.
we're
You
gonna
had to counter my brawn.
Yes, I did.
So this is where I'm gonna fuck with you a little bit here.
What?
Because there are variations.
I
I was
don't
gonna
care
do-
if you write Connor. You could go 90s Connor. You know,
I was
sunglasses wearing Connor.
I was going to go Con L, Superboy.
Superboy Prime.
Yeah.
Oofies.
I did not mention that, but I am liking it now that you said it. Oh, fuck you! You had to get more specific.
I wrote it for Connor. That's what
No,
Connor.
that's...
What?
I misunderstood what you said about saying fucking with... Yeah, okay. Yeah. Dean.
What?
No, flip.
You're
I get the
next.
next pick. No, I get the next pick. It's wheel.
Oh, yeah, okay. That's right.
So what? When I go again, then I go 2 in a row?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's the same as fantasy draft. I was gonna leave it.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Fuck.
All right. How bad do I want to hurt Dean?
That?
You made him go Russian!
What?
What? What did you mean?
Because I'm debating between going for my leader or going for power.
None of us have a fucking Well, actually, you do technically have a
I kinda
strategist.
do.
Fuck you. A strategist?
I kind of have a strategy.
No, not your strategy. I'm talking about... Okay, see how you got Brawn? All of us have Brawn first. Strategist. You know, like Batman.
I think I know. Yep, I'm going to do it. Zatanna. I told you.
Did you see? You made him pull his lip over his head. This is why you didn't want to do this, because you know he would fuck with us.
That was the one I was worried about if he was going to pick first. That was the one that name came to mind. I said that was the one that crossed my mind.
That's okay. It's okay. Oof, it's okay.
He's still got more bombshells in us.
Yeah, it's your turn.
Donna Troy.
Donna Troy. How do you spell that, Donna?
D-O-N-N-A.
D-O.
Basically, she is Wonder Woman, so...
T-R-O-Y?
Yeah. You know, like Troy as in... City of...
Yeah, I got it.
Trojan Horse? I never put that together until just now for some reason.
That's kind of sad. Back.
Oh, back there. Kent Nelson, Dr. Fate.
Hey. All right.
That was my alternative if I chose not to fuck you over.
Well, do you want me to be honest? It was going to be Kent Nelson Zatanna, which would be my next picks. Then, I got to pick again?
Yep.
Starfire.
She's on my list, too. A little further down.
Starfire.
I'm going to start crossing these off. Dr. Fate was number 3 on my list, by the way.
Well, I have leader.
Yeah. You got one chance to screw me over out of 2 names, and I don't think you're going to pick either one.
I'm going Jaime Reyes, Blue Beetle.
Blue Beetle?
Ooh.
I'm not going to try and spell Jaime Reyes. There's only needs to be one Blue Beetle.
I don't like that.
No, there are 3 Blue Beetles.
I know. There
Come
only needs to
on.
be one. So, my leader, as much as people may not like this, I'm going to go Dick Grayson.
Okay.
It's not horrible.
That was a leader in my mind, too.
Teen Titans, yo. I was debating. I'm not going to pick, now that I have him, I'm not going to pick another one. I was trading between him and Oliver. And just because I want my tech situated here, Brainiac number 5.
Oof.
Pulling a future one out of us. All right.
We didn't say no timelines.
That's the case. No, we didn't. We didn't.
Okay.
I'm going with the Atom.
The Atom. Love it. Back to back.
This is gonna be this might.
I almost feel like there should be one more person here to offset that back to back. Me just having to think twice.
You're just in the middle. I'm thinking twice. Well, only me and him are
I
thinking
don't like
twice.
being in the middle. It's like having big spoon, little spoon, and me just sitting there like, what do I do?
That's not our fault. That's how you're the analogy in your head.
I didn't mean to
Are you
put it
hungry?
that way.
Are you hungry?
Yeah, for some spaghetti.
Oh no. Oh god.
Bringing it back home.
This one's on Dean, right?
Maybe you should have done. Maybe one of those pictures you did for Facebook should have been Eminem, and nobody would have known
No,
why.
no, because I already had the song playing in my head as you were making that joke. What you got, Dean?
I've got several intriguing options now. None
I
of you went the same route as me.
will take Alec Holland, aka Swamp Thing.
Okay, he was one of the people I was looking at.
The green.
That's pick one. You got pick 2.
Oh, shoot. No.
What are the parameters for like hero villains?
Just say the name and we'll give it to you if we accept it.
Lobo.
Lobo was. I have Lobo on here.
Lobo. Oh boy, I'm getting pretty stacked. Oh boy.
You got powerhouses, bro. You definitely got them powerhouses.
But I also have a good leader. No, there's only one issue I even have with my own team, but I can bring it up in discussion. I will even knock my own team for certain things.
I think your biggest problem, child, is going to be somehow making Swamp Thing and Lobo work together.
Yeah, Swamp Thing being it. Bro, you had... What? You got 2 fucking...
I don't
You have
think you're-
Dr. Fate and Swamp Thing.
I don't
You
think-
have the green and a literal...
A lot of it is me picking my favorites.
I know.
Ironically, I just don't think your team can fight on Earth.
They'd fucking destroy it.
Anywhere else.
You'd have Dr. Fate and Swamp Thing
Outer
playing recovery.
Outer space, the green, multi-dimensions. Just don't
is
fight
this
on
on me?
Earth. Yes.
Kyle Rayner.
You went for Kyle Rayner? Okay.
He's like my favorite Green Lantern and gave us the most iconic girlfriend death. She was put in a fridge. Like anytime you reference a horrible superhero friend death, it's always referenced.
Okay.
His girlfriend was murdered and put in a fridge.
Do I think either of you would go there? I think some of you would. Okay. So, we have 3 picks left. One of them's going to be Shazam.
Good pick.
And just to make sure I do this now, Dead Man. Second to last pick, Jay?
I gotta think a little.
Okay.
Also, Jay technically has the last pick overall, eh? He's gonna pick?
No, I do.
Oh, okay.
You've got 1 back-to-back left, and those are your final 2, then last round.
Oh, okay.
It's a little close. That's okay.
Technically... Fuck it, Damian Wayne.
You want Damian Wayne?
Yes.
Robin?
Yep. Well, I don't want him as the Batman iteration yet.
Okay.
Because then he'd try to take too much charge of the team.
Who's your leader?
I don't have one. Works best that way.
You sure about that?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Each person's going to do their thing, trust me.
Back-to-backs, final 2 picks for...
I'm debating.
I've got 3 options and 3 picks in between.
Take a second. I'm weighing a few options. I'm like... I know one pick. I'm just trying to get one.
Okay, say that one.
Huh?
Say that one then.
Spectre.
Oh, you went full fur.
I just destroyed it. Spectre is the god of life and death. I
don't like that pick based on your team.
His team's just a bunch of fucking gods.
I'm not saying it. I don't give it. I'm having fun with this. I don't care. I'm having fun.
I think I might have the most grounded team.
The least powerful person on your team is Starfire.
And that's it.
Ouch. Ouch. Like Starfire fans out there are like,
ah! But look at his team. Where am I lying?
Not really.
There's one thing on this team that's missing.
I want to give you a human just to balance you out.
I need some wit and I need some snarkiness. You give me John Constantine.
He was one of the people I was looking at.
He's the motherfucker who threw that team together.
Somehow.
Give me Johnny Boy.
He didn't want to, but for some reason he saw the need.
Okay.
Especially went to go talk to the Lobos.
All right, I got 2 names and 1 pick in between. Go right ahead.
The fuck was I going to say? You just killed my train of thought there. Oh, Firestorm.
You want Firestorm? He's on my list. I kind of want to go another round, but it's only 7.
Oh.
Because I want both of these people.
I didn't think we'd go through this as quick as we did.
Yeah, it didn't take any time at all.
That's good, though. I liked it. It's fun. It was fun. Like Matt said, though, we got to do the Marvel one.
The top 2 names on my list. Here are other names on my list before I get to those. I got Harley Quinn on here just for the laughs.
Yeah.
I have Red Hood, Black Canary, Green Arrow, Booster Gold, Aqualad, Guy Gardner,
Booster
Static
Gold.
Shock.
Yeah.
Oh, damn, Static. Fuck.
I know. That's one. He's going to be he would be the highest person on my board. But then I've got Kid Flash, because none of us took a speedster.
Let's count our supers.
But the more overpowered person on the list technically is still Raven.
Yeah, bringing an actual fucking demon in our list here.
God, when I think about it, the more I
have the most grounded fucking team.
You might have took it you might have took it bad. I didn't mean in terms of power. Jay, you have the weakest team.
3.
But you got some smarts too, and grounded.
Only one of them can't fly. Fuck.
And I will say this,
and of course it's a bat.
Just discussing it, funny. I have this is what I call them. I have a couple cheat codes on my.
I have a literal cheat code character, Firestorm. He rewrites matter. You don't want to be on his bad side.
Does he literally counter Dr. Fate or Spectre? No.
He's not quick enough.
I've got Superboy Prime, 2 magic users, a demon, a dead person.
Because you know what Dr. Fate and Spectre can do to Firestorm? Separate them.
Yeah.
It's funny that none of us drafted Cyborg either.
God damn, we weeded him out!
For transportation, but
I picked the smart guy.
Fate can.
I got Brainiac 5.
Fate can transport.
I got one of the smartest people in the universe. Any timeline.
The only thing I worry about The only thing I worry about shit, and I say this comical, I said that's not my team. Gonna start Supergirl and Lobo gonna start throwing down before they even see any other team. Hey, Lobo.
Back to the movie, Dean.
Bam, bam, bam.
You almost got your red Kryptonian.
Yeah. Oh, there was another one I could have picked. Atrocitus.
I almost did the fuck with him.
Yeah, but isn't he more villain technically?
Nope.
He's just rage.
Okay.
He's just rage. The
That's
Red
the
Lanterns
thing,
are not
with
bad.
the Lanterns.
They're misunderstood.
The only one who is classified as an actual villain is
Larfleeze.
No, not even Larfleeze.
Technically, it's greed. He's greedy.
Wow,
Sinestro.
I hate Sinestro. Thank you. God damn, I hate when my brain does that.
No, I'm just thinking of. I'm just like looking at the and honestly, the most underrated pick of mine is just because of Raven is over on Matt's team. John is not nowhere near in the same spectrum of power, but John has spells to counter demonic shit.
Yeah, but he's also got to deal with Zatanna online.
Oh, he can deal with Zatanna. It's like, oh my god. Oh, John can deal with Zatanna.
Not in the way you're thinking.
That is.
Yeah, he's gonna distract
Zatanna. Get his
Zatanna.
butt kicked by everybody else.
Oh, he's not a fighter. I literally have him to be spells. But he's got enough protection. He spells. And Starkiness, because I need
Oh.
I need some.
I was like, what are you pulling out? You're not gonna shoot us again, are you?
Well, that's still upstairs.
Okay.
I need some good old British humor during this whole throwdown of
Mr. Valion's got to take us to our top 10.
I would still discuss. I like this.
I know.
I like this. Just because. Oh no, Jay's team isn't Firestorm.
I thought I was pretty fucking balanced.
Your teammate, I still think in terms of raw power, your team is probably the weakest, but excels in other
Hey, Kyle Rayner is full spectrum Lantern, by the way. Damian Wayne's a fucking assassin. Firestorm can rewrite matter. The Atom is a tech genius. Blue Beetle, Blue Beetle's sort of on that tech spectrum, but he can create anything within his suit. Donna Troy is basically Wonder Woman 2.0, and Superboy is
Superboy.
Lex and Superman all rolled in one.
But and again, this was my play. But I cannot get over the obnoxious cheat codes that Dr. Fate and Spectre are just cheat codes.
You have three fucking things on. Dr. Fate controls literal fate of DC Universe. Swamp Thing is the green.
Yeah.
A literal nature power in DC.
The only person someone could have chosen.
Spectre is fucking death.
He's death. He's the embodiment, and he's omnipotent. The only thing that could have countered Swampy? Poison Ivy. No one picked Ivy. Not necessarily
Poison Ivy barely counters Swamp Thing.
I had heat vision, so I just got to set him on fire.
There's counters everywhere. There is. That's why I like it.
I have heat vision. I technically have a lasso of truth. I don't know if that even is a thing that works with her because, maybe Wonder Woman took that with her.
I almost didn't pick Spectre because it was almost kind of a joke. Just I wanted to see if I could make the OP fucking team. This motherfucker says die and you die. He's a cheat code.
You have Dr. Fate that can do this. You have Swamp Thing and Lobo that can technically do this.
And my weakest character is John, but I just did that for comedy. I need some funny. And Fate can control Lobo enough to fucking help us. Fine. Then I'm done. And again, Lobo's like anti-hero. Lobo's weird. Lobo's strange when you talk about his alignment.
I was almost going to put Bizarro on my team.
That would have been funny.
All right, well, that's our draft. We don't know who would win, so we're going to rely on the fans.
It'd be hard because there's.
I'll put it up there.
There's counters everywhere.
The only counter that doesn't exist really is for Spectre.
He's just like, hello.
Oh, I could have been an asshole. You want to know what I could have done?
What?
Oh my.
Said the one.
That's who Spectre kind of does his shit for.
Uh-huh. God. Literal God. DC Universe, the one.
To be honest,
Why didn't I say Sandman?
In terms of scaling, if you technically Spectre and Fate could have almost been not excluded. Could have been almost excluded because they have what scalers call ridiculous hacks. Hacks are not good. I mean, who else has got hacks? Raven's got good hacks.
Hey, how about
Dead Man's
got good hacks. So,
aw man, Deadman just fucking takes over anyone in our teams.
Deadman, why are you? Him interacting with John. What are you doing on that side?
John saves, Spectre saves.
I've got both of his friends.
Well, Zatanna's his friend, all right. You bad. That's the only fuck up. That's the only fuck you to me, is because it was gonna be Fate and Zatanna to have my double duo of magic.
You weren't getting. Well, unfortunately, you weren't getting one of them because I was taking Dr. Fate or Zatanna.
That's what I didn't do. I'm not as balanced as I thought.
You have no magic.
I have no magic. The closest I come is Donna Troy.
My thing here. Well,
you doubled up on science. You got no magic.
Yeah, I did.
Here's counters.
You tripled up on science.
Zatanna can counter Supergirl to an extent. Magic, Kryptonians, and magic that don't mix well. But Fate can counter them. So it's.
Which is why I went heavier into magic.
You know, I can appreciate you for picking Spectre, Dr. Fate.
Of course, I was going to get some horny picks.
When it comes to his fucking Ton-El, fuck you to me.
Yeah,
because he's got Superboy Prime.
And Starfire is far from weak. That's the thing.
I went for the strongest version of Superboy I could get.
The only reason I didn't take Harley Quinn is I thought she'd take my... Because like I said, I was trying to get OP, just for shits and giggles, see how OP I could get. So I Harley would, even though but that's why I took John. So I'm OP enough. I can just fucking. If I wanted to be an absolute clown, my last pick would have been Dr. Manhattan. If I wanted to be a clown, and that would have been a clown. Holy fuck!
I just need Deadman to get to take over Dr. Fate. Zatanna's gonna distract Constantine.
Oh, distract!
Yes. I need Shazam to deal with Starfire. My biggest concern is Lobo.
I'm gonna fight everybody.
I just accept losing to Spectre. My biggest concern is Spectre.
I love how he just accepts Spectre. And
that's the one pick I don't like out of this draft, is because technically he took the god of the universe.
No, I seen him and I was going through. I was thinking, I'm gonna say it just because you're like, oh fuck, yeah, we didn't exclude Spectre.
Can I just give him Oliver Queen Spectre?
Fuck you. Okay, the draft is done. That was really fun. Now, we're not a good time. In honor of Michael Keaton reprising his role as Batman, we thought it'd be nice to do a top 10 favorite actors list, like of all time and stuff. That wasn't actually...
You want me to lead it off?
Matt's idea. So, we should start with our honorable mentions.
I gotta speak when I do.
Just name them off. If you want to say a little something, say something.
Okay, I'll start it off.
Because I got like 5 or 6 just to name off quick.
All right, so... First cuts off the list was Kurt Russell.
Okay.
And William Dafoe.
Oh!
Unfortunately. I had one up-and-comer in Pedro Pascal.
Pedro.
And just to give the shout-out, because I've enjoyed any movie he's been in, even though he no longer acts, was Rick Moranis.
Yep.
Wanted to give him Rick Moranis a shout out.
You know what? Just because you said I need to get one in, I'm sorry. Just to think, just think about this with all the Pedro Pascal jokes. What if Pedro's the one that found Superman? It would work. It's another magical child. Yes. I killed him. He's done. Yes, I had to bring it up. Why'd you ignore that? No, you didn't. You're like,
I didn't ignore it.
I broke my game. My turn. I broke someone. Pedro, that shit will never leave Pedro. I'm sorry. Those jokes will never leave him. I don't know what Matt said. If I broke him, he's like, oh no. I see his thoughts are turning.
He's gonna be.
We're barely gonna be able to handle him being beat to death with a bat. How are you gonna accept him having a heart attack?
Oh god. Or a tornado that he just fades off into.
Fuck you.
Okay,
his name's not John.
None
of his characters are named John.
So
we can't Martha him.
Oh.
Just because it's the same instance doesn't mean...
All right,
Give me the magical child.
Did we have any more in there?
That was for mine. No.
Honorable mentions? Okay, then I guess. Or we're doing all of our honorable mentions.
Just
okay.
go.
Honorables?
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's on anyone's, but I got Paul Rudd.
Okay.
Matthew Broderick.
Okay. Ferris Bueller.
Russell Crowe.
Ooh.
Fair.
He almost made the list.
Yes.
And
He's kind of.
I have no clue. I think I'm going to stop there because I have no clue what's on, if they made his list or not.
Russell Crowe got kicked off because he hasn't technically done a lot since.
Yeah, I know, because literally when it comes to my brain and how sad it is at remembering things.
Okay.
Last movie I think I saw him in was Robin Hood.
I'm just
Well, you know what? That probably was the last movie I seen because I did watch it. But the only one that wants to pop, right at the front of the brain is Gladiator.
Yep, yeah, exactly. I'm just going to name a few of my, because I have way too many. I'll just name like 4 or 5 like you guys did for some of my bigger honorable mentions that just barely. Surprising. Will Ferrell did not make my list, but he's an honorable mention. He gave me such great movies and great laughs, but he plays the same character almost over and over, so I got to knock him a little bit for that. Here's the one that's going to surprise people. Tobey Maguire is an honorable mention. Because besides Spider-Man...
Oh, I thought you were going to tie him.
Besides Spider-Man, you'll laugh later. Besides Spider-Man, I can't... He was good in Gatsby. I can't get him to the top 10. Here's no surprising one. That was on there at first, but as of late, he's faded a bit. Adam Sandler is honorable mention.
Defoe was on my list. I cut him out.
Because Adam Sandler was originally like 9, but his movies have kind of gone down, but he's still a very important part of my childhood. I love most of his
Uncut
movies.
Gems?
His old movie, that's just showing his acting chops. Good movie. That's a couple of... Samuel L. is an honorable mention.
He's in my top 10.
Surprisingly, but I love...
You mean because he's only in movies now because he's a big name? Is it you put him in there just to drop an F-bomb?
Charlie Hunnam, and this was almost my 9 or 10, but last second I love Matthew McConaughey. As I love his swagger. He's got a lot of swagger.
Unfortunately, too many of us roll out the same.
Wait.
I won't disagree. What, McConaughey?
Wait, he's not the one that does. All right. No,
that's Matthew McConaughey.
That's the first thing that comes to mind. Oh, gotta up them numbers.
Yeah, gotta up them numbers. Jamie Foxx, yeah. Then I had my 2 martial artists, Bruce Lee and Van Damme. But again, I love them, but just martial arts movies, so I gotta, But yeah, that's the main chunk of my honorable mentions. But I do love all of them. If it was like a top 20, they'd all be in there. But okay. Jay did his, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess where are we gonna start?
Me, I said I'd start.
Okay, 10.
1 second, I gotta write.
And again, I think it'd be good to say some of your favorite movies, why they're there, and all that crap. I think that would work. I said why Will Ferrell wasn't top 10, because as much as I love him, same character, and same thing with Toby. Just because you're but Toby would probably, and I wanted to limit my ties. So I was like, ugh. I only have 1, and it's funny.
Number 10, Jim Carrey.
Hey.
Okay.
I've loved him in almost any role I've ever watched him in. Stemming all the way from Mask Ace Ventura all the way up to Sonic now.
Yeah, Doctor.
It's a shame he doesn't want to act anymore.
It's weird.
I don't
that
think...
he's another one of those. When you get him into a good role, he kind of just plays himself, but it's still different to where you can't call it that.
From what I've heard, he don't like the Hollywood life anymore. He don't like Hollywood.
No, Hollywood is a dick.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
My number 10 is John Wayne.
John Wayne, God,
purely for
talking about playing the same character over and over again.
That's John Wayne.
We kind of are consistent with
my
that.
grandpa up there, like, yeah.
But
yeah, only because I watched
such an iconic actor, and enough in my childhood that he had to make the list for me.
I like because we can play off, I can even say, too, John Wayne's part of mine, too, because I watched almost every single one of his movies. I swear to God, almost every person's grandparents are Western people. Westerns. I swear to God. I go into the...
My grandma likes her period pieces.
I go into the living room
so much
when I was a
my
kid.
Grandma.
I could hear that goddamn voice.
And then my great-grandmas were the same way. They would always... Like, the only reason I know Wheel of Fortune and... what the hell was that other one now? Jeopardy. It's because of my great grandma.
I gotta say, how many times I remember just going into the damn family room or living room whenever Grandpa was watching TV, and in John Wayne's voice, just hearing the Comanches are over on that hill over there. Oh my God, John Wayne, John Wayne. Fucking, I'm happy someone says, I can talk
and
about
his
John Wayne.
grandson is now the stunt double for the Mandalorian.
At least he gets
Wayne.
credited for that.
Mm-hmm.
John Wayne. A good pick. I like that pick. All right, here comes my 10. Jason. My number 10 is Jason Segel. He was
Son of a bitch. Hey,
he was in.
You want a bottle of lotion to go with that?
Fuck you. You know exactly. He was in I Love You, Man. With Paul Rudd, one of my favorite comedies ever. He was also in 5 Year Engagement. Funny ass fucking movie. There was a third one.
The Muppets.
No, you got to bring up the Muppets.
Because it was a good movie.
Oh,
I don't care.
The other one, Forgetting Sarah Marshall with Russell Brand. Just some god tier. That was her main one, but some god tier comedy pieces I can laugh at and rewatch them. So I got to put Seagal on there. Oh, and also How I Met Your Mother.
Why do I forget that one?
Why are you shaking? Matt shaking his head at Jason Seagal. Like he's Jason Seagal. He made the joke.
It's better than the other Seagal he could have picked.
Steven?
And Jason Seagal's had some pieces where he's been more serious too. But hey, but he knew it. He knew he's like, there's I Love You, Man, right there. Jason.
Are you sure you don't need that bottle of lotion?
Fuck bro, Montana.
How about a sweater?
Oh no! And them stupid boots. You're an hour ago, Matt. We're remembering the movie too much. Have you ever seen any of those? I'm just curious. Nope. No, you must not. You're not a big comedy guy, or depends on the comedy.
I mean, my number 10 was literally just comedy, so.
Nah,
bro comedy.
No.
Is that what you
bro movies?
Is that what you'd put Seagal in? Bro movies?
Bro movies. You know what? I'm pretty fucking sure at least 3 or 4 of yours are from bro movies.
We'll see. I don't know, actually. Okay, I'm curious. I just want to see.
Speaking of which, I went to a Brewers game lately, and they've started doing a trivia for all the players now. So, one of the trivias for an Oakland Athletic did not direct a Clerks movie. His name is Kevin Smith.
We're just...
Yep.
Oh, God.
What's yours, Sarah? What, number 9?
Matt Damon.
God.
The Ben Affleck buddy himself.
Yep. Good Will Hunting.
Mm-hmm. Good Will Hunting.
Robin Williams.
Saving Private Ryan.
Yep. Good picks. All good
Expanded his role in the Oceans franchise, which was on my franchise list.
I don't know if you broke Jay's thing or he's just thinking. It's Matt Damon. You sound like you Matt
No,
Damon.
my dumbass thought of the joke, and I don't know what movie it was that was parodying that, and it actually became something. Shaving Ryan's.
Oh, God.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't know why my brain went.
A funny thing I'm gonna do.
I am.
Just a funny thing I'm gonna do, just cause John Wayne. I couldn't. There's way too many. For maybe she's probably God. What would it be? Probably Big Jake. But favorite Matt Damon movie would be Saving Private Ryan for me. I'm gonna literally say my favorite movie for everyone who says.
I enjoyed him too much on The Martian.
Well, it's obvious. You know I'm probably gonna pick Saving Private Ryan. Okay. What?
Home Alone.
Fuck.
Home Alone.
Macaulay Culkin. Oh boy.
Well, that's a good honorable mention, but
honorable mention.
No, the Doc.
The Doc.
I'm saying it as a high pitched voice as I can. The Doc.
Doc Brown.
Doc Brown.
That's your fault.
I should have had him as a fucking honorable mention.
Well, now you mention him.
Because you said The Martian. My favorite Martian. That was another one of my favorite movies.
Talk about that spin-off because of Mars and Chevy.
No, Martian. The Martian, because he played a Martian.
I know. And Jeff Daniels was his friend, and he's in The Martian.
Yes.
So I'm trying to figure out which one off the thing. Thinking of Jeff Daniels in The Martian, or just saying Martian?
I completely forgot that Jeff Daniels was in The Martian. No, it's because of The Martian. It's The Martian. He played a Fuck! 9?
Yes.
Shit. Jack Black.
Hey.
He brings comedy. He brings serious. he goes all over the place, but lately it's just comedy. But you know what fits him in his old age, especially being a dad and all.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I mean, I will never to this day now, thanks to Mario, forget the Peaches song.
Oh my.
Okay.
That would
back
be.
that up.
I have a fucking coworker whose nickname is Peaches, and now to mess with him, I can just put that song on. He doesn't like it.
I wouldn't either.
Oh my god.
But they found the fucking songs for all names, though. But it's a retarded thing where they just say the name over and over again. But it gave me complete... and only Dean would notice. Have you ever played the game Heavy Rain?
No.
Well, the song literally just goes, Jason, 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 Jason. So I had complete, I went into a small fit of rage because it just reminded me of Heavy Rain, where you're just running around the mall going, Jason! That fucking game glitches out for me all the time.
If we made a song off of his name, it would just be Simultaneous Cuts of Supernatural.
No, it'd be dee-dee-dee. Dee-dee-dee-dee.
My favorite Jack Black movie, Super Mario Brothers.
That's the only one?
I didn't like Tenacious D,
fuck, what was
School
it?
of Rock.
About that birdwatching one with Steve Martin?
Huh?
Super Mario.
I enjoyed the House with the Clock in the Walls or whatever.
That was good, actually.
Yeah.
It was a lot better than I thought it would be.
Yeah. Done?
Yeah, that was my number 9. So.
My number 9 is someone that we might hear. My number 9 is Johnny Depp.
Nope, not on mine.
What? Wow. It's a shocker, but pleasant shock. Really?
Not really.
It wasn't on mine either.
Wow.
No.
I adore Pirates of the Caribbean.
It's fair. I told you I went away from roles where I basically tried to go away from roles where I associate them mainly with one character.
True. Very true. I do agree. But I also loved Edward Scissorhands.
I didn't really watch that one.
I love his... That's Tim Burton. It's
You know
weird.
what?
It's weird, but it's Tim Burton.
I think I did pretty much the same thing you did.
I like
If I can think of him and then picture multiple roles, they made my list.
Sweeney Todd. I liked him in Rum Diary. He has some comedy chops. Funny movie.
Oh, Johnny Depp and Rum.
Rum Diary.
Public Enemy is John Derringer.
Public Enemy is you can do action. Absolutely, Public Enemy a good movie. But I'm really surprised that
Damn, he should have made my honorable mention list.
with how loved Johnny Depp is, it really doesn't. But you told me reasons. You're like that's
No,
why
not
I
Johnny.
No.
You said the word the Public Enemies, and I thought of Will Smith.
Will Smith was surprisingly Will Smith was barely considered for mine.
I'm
not kidding.
For honorable mentions, I thought I should have.
Even in honorable mentions, I only thought about Will Smith for like 10 minutes. Matt's even agrees. Like I didn't either.
What's the most movie you're going to associate him with in his Bad Boys?
Yeah, I Am Legend maybe.
Hancock.
And yeah,
People are divided on I Am Legend.
You mean because we're getting a 2 somehow?
We're somehow getting a 2, and literally they did so much with the characters in that one that they changed the book from the books.
yeah,
But
yeah. I'm about done with Johnny Depp.
Ooh, Hitch.
Hitch. That's a good movie. Good movie right there. I like.
Wait, what the fuck was that reference? I can't remember now.
I like
Which
me some
one?
Hitch.
Oh,
There's
I was watching something on Netflix. My bad. It was a cartoon show, but it was one of those adult comedy cartoon shows.
funny. Okay,
Yeah.
my number 8.
Yeah.
Funny that you mentioned Good Will Hunting because Robin Williams.
Number 8.
Damn it!
Probably my favorite Rob Williams movie. Good Will Hunting.
I that's not true for me because I enjoyed him in Hook. I enjoyed all of his voiceover shit.
My dad just woke the fuck up at the house right now. His favorite was Dead Poets Society. So my dad's
That's a good
My
call
captain,
out.
my
dad's
captain.
screaming
Mrs.
at-
Doubtfire.
My dad's screaming at the house right now.
Give me some Mrs. Doubtfire.
Fuck,
With Pierce
what-
Brosnan.
Pierce.
Bicentennial Man.
That one works too.
I
Yep.
love that movie.
Yep.
It always makes my list.
What the name escapes me. One where he's the fast aging kid, and he has to keep going to school. I forget what.
Ben.
I keep wanting to call it Big.
Big. That's Tom Hanks.
Yeah, Big is Tom Hanks. But that's Jumanji.
Yes.
That might be my favorite.
Yeah.
That might be my favorite Robin Williams movie, Jumanji.
Based on how much I know you love Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, it's got Kirsten Dunst in it, so I'd hope it would be.
Jack.
There we go.
Jack.
Go ahead. 8.
I like this because I can, like I said, and whoever comes up, I'm going to discuss. I swear to God.
Nathan Fillion.
Wow.
Really? That's a
pull out of nowhere.
I was going to say that's a reach.
I fell in love with his acting chops in Castle.
Considering he did so much before that too.
But Castle was on repeat.
He wishes Firefly was on repeat.
I didn't meet him first in Firefly, but I did have to watch Firefly thanks to watching Castle. Because it was referenced in Castle.
Do you watch Rookie?
Yes.
Okay.
I've also watched the spin-off a couple of times. The Rookie Fed, or Fed Rookie.
Yeah, something.
Not as great, but not because it's a spin-off. Things to me just kind of...
Speaking of Supergirl, his love interest in Rookie was Lois, the Lana Lang why am I thinking of Lois? I can't think of Lois's sister or cousin, whatever one it is.
Lana?
Is it? Does she play Lois, or she plays somebody in Supergirl though? His current love interest in the Rookie she was one of the people in the early Supergirl. Forget about it.
Are you talking about Supergirl's best friend?
No. In like season 1 or 2, she became a reoccurring character as General Lane's. I'll look it up. You go into your right.
You're gonna have to do that.
I'll look it up. I know.
Wait, I thought I did mine. Or are you talking about him?
Oh yeah, you're on Nathan Fillion.
Yeah, that was mine. My 8 was Nathan Fillion. What?
My number 8 is a guy who runs in all of his movies.
You're really?
Tom Cruise.
You had gay thoughts when you had this one, didn't you?
No, I did not. I weighed the cons. I thought about Tom Cruise. I was like, I don't love him, but I enjoy pretty much I enjoy the Mission Impossible movies.
You're not wrong. I was also hoping for the Mummy to do better than
yeah. Matt, is it Reacher? Jack Reacher?
For
Tom Cruise.
Yes.
I love Jack Reacher.
I think the other Reacher's better, to be honest, but I'll accept that.
But then, so, there's Top Gun. That's a childhood movie because I watch it with my dad.
Well, you can't
great
knock
in the
that
first
one at
great.
all.
But my favorite Tom Cruise movie will always be in my top 10 movies of all time. Why he's on this list probably is The Last Samurai. That is why Tom Cruise is on my list.
Yeah. Handshake on that one. I love that one too, and you know it.
I guess.
Lucy Lane and Supergirl.
Lucy Lane.
I was gonna intro that as a man known as Maverick. It was Maverick in Top Gun. I was gonna say Nathan Algren, like people will not remember his name in Last Samurai.
You introduced it about the best way possible for us.
Who runs and all.
Yeah.
Also known as Channing Tatum's former wife.
Is that no? I gotta remember. I was like, no Tom Cruise. See, a lot of mine are heavy hitters. I'm starting to realize that aren't as much.
He was one of the ones I cut out.
Yeah, heavy hitters.
I don't feel
it's a recurring theme.
I took Cruise off because I don't feel the need to go see his movies.
I won't disagree with that. I won't, because lately, I mean, this
You can be just as entertained at home as you would have been in the theater.
Yeah,
basically.
He's not a draw to me, even though his movies make money. Like I never.
Would be why we didn't get him as Iron Man.
I love Top Gun mainly because of the concept of the Air Force that it was.
Yeah,
that's mainly why I watched Top Gun. But I never really got into Mission Impossible, even though I see them.
That's why I said they're good, but I don't love them.
It was not one of the ones that got me.
You know what brought me back into Mission Impossible? I believe it's Sean. No,
Sean Penn.
Pegg. Simon Pegg.
It's Simon Pegg.
Simon
Yeah.
Pegg.
Oh, Simon
He
Pegg.
brought me back in.
Oh God, see.
As soon as he started joining the movies, that's when I became interested again.
And the thing with the Top Gun movie, see, as much as I love the Top Gun, the first one, you can almost make a case that Maverick had a better story, slightly better story. Because I'm sorry, I love how they made Goose's death in the first one because the Miles Teller plays Goose's son, and he blames Maverick for his dad dying, and it's about their bond and shit. What?
Thank you.
So I love.
He signed thank you to you.
Did I make a good point about Top Gun Maverick?
You gave me the perfect tangent.
Oh. Well, okay, I'll be done talking about Tom Cruise then.
7?
Talking about co-pilots.
Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
Harrison Ford.
There.
You gave me the perfect segue.
You and
I
Matt-
can tell why I'm friends with you guys when my lists just start.
Matt's destroying your list way more than I am.
Yes.
Which
7.
is surprising. Is that it? You don't want to talk about Harrison
I wasn't
Ford?
expecting. Well, I should have.
Obvious favorite Harrison Ford Star Wars.
Indiana Jones, Star Wars, I don't give a shit.
It's
Just give me both. Just give me both.
When we were talking about actors in a car, I should have known we were going to have more similar than I thought.
Yeah, you and... Why was the one...
But I was so zoned
I
out
was
because-
I cut names out of my list knowing Dean was going to say them.
I did the same fucking thing for him. I didn't do it for you. I didn't do it for
Because
him.
I don't traditionally do that, so my list started to turn into it.
Well, we can have similars, or I don't
Because
think...
my
you-
number 7
you
was
don't-
already set. My number 6 already set.
We can say them again. Shit.
1 and 2 already set.
Well, that just means you're... Yeah. 7.
Adam Sandler.
Honorable mentions don't count.
Yeah,
I don't count those.
Yeah.
Why too specific? Or did you not want to... I don't care about... Or do you not want to talk about the same one? You want to limit that, don't you?
I try to limit it knowing when 2 or 3 of the names I know are going to be on your list.
Then you're like, all right.
I wasn't expecting this many.
I still...
And technically, this one was on him, not me, so...
What do you mean?
You said Adam Sandler, I didn't, so this
Honorable
one's...
mention, though.
Yeah, I know. It doesn't really count.
Or,
as
did
honorable
I
mention.
say... All
But
I said
it's-
was he's a big part of my childhood. I love all of his
He is,
old
well,
classic
yeah.
movies. If
Like I can't go a weekend like when we're not doing all this shit. I'll be at home. I'll flip on the TV and there's Big Daddy or Mr. Deeds.
Big Daddy's a classic, Mr. Deeds.
Or even for fuck's sakes, I'll throw in the Blu-ray Happy Madison or I said Happy Madison. That's the fucking
that's
production
That's his
company.
production company.
Happy Gilmore
Happy
or
Gilmore,
Billy Madison.
Billy Madison, yep. I now pronounce you Chuck and Larry is just an instant classic.
That one I pretty much just watch with you because it's hilarious. Because we cannot watch that without making references to nothing.
It's just fucking funny.
Any bro movie, it's just a back and forth.
One of his newest, but my problem with Sandler is he became very the same, and a lot of his newer movies got stale. Jack and Jill was the stupidest piece of shit I've ever fucking seen. He knew it was going to come up. Now,
Al Pacino.
But
What?
now, see,
Cappuccino?
I'm kind of a hypocrite because I'm not going to say the movie wasn't
use
stupid,
caffeine.
but I laughed. That's My Boy he did with Songbird. I love. That'll kill me to any time I watch it.
That's just because he was playing you.
Donnie. Steve Donnie. And his best friend's Vanilla Ice.
Oh, that was
JJ!
great. That was great. I died when that came up because I was
Nugget
woken- I was-
Pocket. Nugget Pocket. Nugget Pocket.
I kind of wish I had a nugget in there right now.
Nugget Pocket. I like the pick, though. I'm happy. Oh wait, shit, I keep forgetting it.
It's your 7.
My 7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My 7 is a new boy. Is a new boy. Bill Skarsgård. He's like, I went with Bill. I love
Again,
Alex.
I'm seeing your draft all over again. It's just all heavy.
Nah, Bill's new.
Bill's new.
He's new, but everything
If
he's
anything,
been in
my-
has
the
been
la-
a hit, hasn't it?
If anything, my list is more heavy hitty in the top 5 than his is.
Oh boy, I think me and Matt are gonna have my 1 and 2 boy. Oh boy.
I know one of your top ones, and it's not on there. That's one of the names I cut out.
Okay, it was. I loved him in Pennywise. Bill Skarsgård was magical in Pennywise. I don't use that term lightly. It was fucking great. He was. I liked him a lot in John Wick. His whole family, like I said, I love Alex. I love Daddy Stellan. Who don't love Daddy Stellan? That whole family is just acting chops. But another thing too, future-wise, I'm so excited to see what he does with. I don't know. You probably do know this. He got cast as the Crow. In the remake of... Yes, he's playing Eric Draven in the remake of The Crow, Bill Skarsgård.
That doesn't bode well for him, but...
Why'd you say it?
He is also playing...
Because I am an evil person.
You are fucking evil for saying that.
Yeah, because that's how Brandon Lee died.
It's gonna be on the fucking internet now, and it's gonna be a thing. Dude,
Don't kill
best
Bill.
the best dough. Best of luck.
Also,
Best of luck, Bill.
I'm not wishing it upon him.
You just wished it upon him by saying it. An acting thing. Do you want to know why they say break a leg in acting? So that it doesn't fucking happen.
Another thing about Bill, that, and also he's tapped to play Count Orlok in Nosferatu. There's a remake of Nosferatu. He's going to play Nosferatu. He's got some heavy roles coming, too. That's another reason I like Bill. But Matt also brought up the point, too. Bill...
I want his brother to play Aquaman, so...
Alex?
Yeah.
Alex is more of the brawn role, while Bill's more of the mind role, like you said. He's a mindfuck guy. He's, Huh?
I like how you went into mindfuck off of Pennywise.
Yeah,
He did not do that on purpose.
No, he did.
No.
Psychological. Very psychological character.
We're not critiquing your words. We're critiquing the way you worded it without meaning it.
This entire group does that without even thinking.
No, I tried.
But okay, enough. Favorite Bill Skarsgård would probably be it.
Where's the meatballs?
Oh no,
Dude,
it is my favorite
pocket.
Bill Skarsgård. Did you
You
expect?
didn't fill my pocket.
I think Matt expected Bill Skarsgård on my list somewhere.
I'm surprised he's that high on it, but it doesn't surprise me that you picked him.
Yep. Okay, enough of Bill.
Okay, to no one's surprise, my number 6, Ryan Reynolds.
One of the most handsome men alive.
I didn't.
Very handsome.
I don't care if his acting chops aren't up to date to a lot of his.
He provides enjoyment.
He's one of the most entertaining people. Ad lib to hell.
What was the first fucking movie I seen him with? What was that fucking romance movie he was in?
The first movie I think I saw him in was
It was a rom-com. I can't remember what the hell it is. Where he pretends to be someone else.
My coworker would know the name that I'm trying to think of.
Damn it.
I liked him in, not Deadpool's my favorite, of course, but
Yes.
I liked him in The Proposal. I liked him in
That is one of the rom-coms that crossed my
Van
mind.
Wilder.
Van Wilder is the one that I probably saw him in the earliest. That's the one I'm looking for. Let's not bring up Blade.
Let's not bring up Blade.
The
Oh,
one that
shit,
made-
that's a good movie. Selfless?
I was like, let's not bring up Blade.
And of course, I'd love to bring up the X-Men Origins, but they taped his mouth shut.
Hitman's Bodyguard.
First one's great, second one's garbage.
Detective Pikachu.
Talk about a haymaker there.
Oh, God.
R.I.P.D.?
Oh, God.
Jeff Bridges. That would have been qualified as a...
Hey, here's your real one. Just to fuck with us, because we're on a DC episode. Green Lantern.
I didn't think the movie was that trash. It wasn't good, but it wasn't a dumpster.
They didn't need to put the villain in it that they had.
How about Fast and Furious, Hobbs and Shaw?
I like that movie. I love that movie, actually.
The girl is one of the Jason Statham's sister is one of the people being talked for Invisible Woman.
Okay.
He was in A Million Ways to Die in the West.
That was a Seth MacFarlane movie.
I know.
I didn't know he was in there.
I don't remember him. I remember Liam Neeson in that movie.
Liam Neeson. Honorable mention. I forgot Liam.
Anyway,
That's
6.
No,
Next 6.
Wait, it was me. I just said. Wait, no.
Oh, I said Ryan Reynolds.
You said Reynolds. Okay. I lost for a second.
6.
Harrison Ford.
Harrison Ford. Why did I say that like Bruno? No. Harry's. No, I love Sacha Baron Cohen. He's not on my list.
To mention a movie,
Mephisto.
I can't think of the...
You're welcome.
Come on, talk about Indiana Jones.
No. I would love to.
I would love.
But there was another movie I did like he was in. I could swear... Enemy of State? No. There was another movie. I think it was Harrison Ford and...
Air Force One?
That's a good one. I don't know if it's the one I'm thinking of, though.
Blade Runner.
Oh, Firewall.
Fuck you, yes! Yes!
Forgot about that one.
Blade
Firewall.
Runner.
I also
Firewall.
like the movie called The Fugitive. That's where he's on the run.
That's it!
I know these
So you're
guys.
going that one?
Yes, that's the one I was trying to
Firewall
think
with
of.
Paul Bettany was another one.
The Fugitive was the one I wanted to bring up, though.
Okay.
Now we can move on.
Talking about a man not known for one role. Which,
That's the one
he's
I
got
wanted
2
to...
franchises and then how many single movies?
Yes. I wanted to bring up something that
Funniest
don't
thing,
even think of.
Funniest thing about Harrison Ford, as big as Han Solo was, kill me. Kill me.
Call the Wild.
Kill me.
He did great in that
I know.
movie. I was not expecting that movie because I've watched the two other ones, the older ones based off the book, and I've actually read the book. So this was actually, I love that one.
Turns out Harrison Ford's just great in a movie when you give him a furry sidekick.
God damn it! I just worst thing I just thought of.
And booze.
I randomly thought about Adam Sandler for some fucking reason because he was brought up. I'm like, oh man, you brought up Adam Sandler. I didn't even mention his best bros, David Spade and Rob Schneider.
For Adam Sandler, yeah.
Shout out to David Spade and Rob Schneider.
You forgot to bring up the grown-ups.
Bro.
Who's Bigelow? European Gigolo.
I've called you Cusco 3 times this episode. Did I touch you?
Oh shit! Are we on to my 6?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, here comes the comedy. Here comes the comedy of my only tie, and it's an ironic tie. He's gonna know. Thomas Holland tied with Andrew Garfield. I have reasons.
I know you do. That doesn't mean I agree with them.
Because every movie they've been in, you can stare at their ass.
No, because I watch almost every movie they're in. Maybe that's
My favorite Andrew Garfield movie is Hacksaw Ridge.
That's one of my favorites.
You lie.
Yes,
I know what your favorite.
I'm excluding Spider-Man.
No, not even Spider-Man.
It's Under the Silver Lake. Go to hell. Good movie. Very good movie. It's a very good movie. Tom Holland, again, excluding Spider-Man. I loved him in The Devil All the Time. That was a movie on Netflix. Bill Skarsgård is also in that movie. That showed Tom's acting chops. He can act.
None of those movies are doing well.
I liked him, and there can be great acting in a movie that's crap.
I swear to God, we could
The
have a
movie
whole
wasn't even
thing
crap.
where we just sit here, put a movie on, and just commentate.
I liked it. I liked him in Uncharted.
We'd have to agree on a movie first.
I will defend Tom Holland in Uncharted until I'm blue in the face. There's people that hate it. They hate it. They hate it. But I loved it. There's some Tom bias there, but I don't care. I enjoyed the movie. I thought
Just
he was
because they butchered the
I thought he
game
was a great
storyline
young Nathan Drake. Who was the other one? Who people want to play him? I think was it Fillion? No.
Nathan, they wanted Nathan Fillion to do it if he was being an older.
And he wanted to do it.
Yeah.
But
he looks like him. That's why.
Now, Chaos Walking was a horrible movie that I really didn't like, but Tom's acting was fine. Yes, that movie was. I didn't like that movie.
Is that the monster movie?
It's the one where him and Daisy Ridley are on the planet.
With force projections.
Yep. Their thoughts are projected.
Yeah, I only caught glimpses of that movie.
I seen that in theaters with someone. I did. I seen that in theaters with someone. I don't think it was fucking.
I think it was
shall
me.
not be named.
I don't think I did. I don't know. Maybe I did.
I swear I've seen
You've
the
seen
movie
it with
twice.
Voldemort.
That's why.
It might have been with you. No.
I swear I've seen the movie twice.
It might have been with Matt. It might have been. I don't remember. That's how my experience. I don't remember it. But
It would have made sense that I went with you because it was a Tom Holland movie.
Andrew Garfield, I'm excluding Spider-Man. Under the Silver Lake was great. His performance in Hacksaw Ridge should have won an Oscar. I don't care. It was fucking phenomenal. Hacksaw Ridge is one of my favorite war movies. Again, like I said, I'm excluding Spider-Man for my points here. Andrew's older, but he'll still have... There was a role where he played a preacher, too. Overseas, it was on Hulu, I watched it. He's really good in that, too. That's the name of it, though.
On Hulu?
Yeah. The Silence or something. It's called The Silence or something. I don't remember it, but he was like a preacher trying to preach in... What?
I have Hulu on my phone. I was gonna...
I don't know if it's on there anymore, but Tom Holland, I feel, has a very, very good future. He's pretty much Hollywood's darling now. Everyone loves him. And like I said, I'm gonna put him on here, but I'm gonna exclude points. Yeah, sure, maybe they're not top 10 actors or nothing like that, but for me, I now I'm looking at that movie too because I'm like, what was that as the Silence?
Under the Banner of Heaven.
No, that's not what it was. It was
and starring Andrew Garfield, FX's Under the Banner of Heaven, the limited series inspired.
Silence.
Inspired
it was called
by the
Silence.
bestseller.
You're just called Silence.
It was just called Silence. Oh, jeez,
What the hell am I looking at?
That's not it. It's
That's not what you were talking about? What is this then?
But I forgot. Andrew Garfield was great in Social Network. And another movie, even over Hacksaw Ridge, he was talked about for an Oscar for the movie, was it Tick, Tick, Boom? He was talked about for an Oscar. So yes, okay, enough of my Andrew Garfield. I defended why they're in there over some others, but okay.
What the fuck is that then?
Man.
I don't know. Next.
I got 5 names left, and I would argue 4 of them are elite heavy hitters.
Yep.
So number 5, Denzel.
Denzel Washington.
Man on Fire.
I liked Equalizer.
I like coming out.
Training Day with Ethan Hawke.
I love him with Chris Pine in Unstoppable.
Yep.
There's so many movies.
Oh, yeah. Denzel. Denzel was heavily considered for mine. Definitely. I already said some of my favorites.
Oh, I was just kind of sitting there with a smile on my face. I was all dopey-like for a couple of seconds. Which is fitting, considering my number 5. Brendan Fraser.
Hey! That's a good one. Good choice.
You know what movie I will always remember to this day?
George with the Jungle.
Me, I automatically will go to the Mummy.
Bedazzled.
Bedazzled?
Yes,
Wow.
with the devil. Why? Because that woman made me love a British accent.
I will all...
That devil. Him in interaction, especially the scene when he becomes a basketball player.
Yeah.
Ah! Looks in his pants. He's, where'd my dick go? That fucking hilarious. Because I can imagine him doing something like it, making a deal with the devil, and he'd be like,
You already made that joke.
Oh. Yeah.
Calling 911.
I was in a car, and I didn't know that yet.
As much as, and he already knows, but as whenever Brendan Fraser is brought up, the first thing I will always think of is Rick O'Connell.
Oh,
fair,
the
but-
Mummy. Yeah, dude,
Always.
there is Encino Man.
Yet, the man won an Oscar for The Whale. An A24 film. Movie was shot in like
You have
one
to
room.
be A24.
Yep.
Make him give an Oscar. I love him as Robot Man.
I don't realize how much The Whale really rejuvenated his shit. He wasn't doing much. He was almost gone from Hollywood until he finally started doing stuff
I'm just
again.
saying. I love the guy. I wish he would have come back.
He
sooner.
is a very good
For
dude,
fuck's
too.
sakes, let me see Batgirl. I don't even care. Just let me sit in a room
Never
and
gonna
watch
happen.
it. I don't even care.
Yeah, that's burned.
They're going to lose half $250 million on Flash. They
won't lose money by letting me just sit in the room and watch it. I'll pay him. You know what? Fuck it. I'll pay him $17 like I pay for a DLX screen.
I don't think they want it.
cost more money than that right now.
Hey, you want an extra $20 out of me? I'll pay for a large box, a large thing of popcorn and a soda. There, you just got $37 out of me.
Oh,
Just to watch Batgirl. That was my number 5.
hey, Brendan Fraser. He's a nice guy too. That's the funny thing with a lot of my list. They're all nice. Tom Cruise is debatable. There's people that have said Tom Cruise is nice,
Wait,
but I've also heard
Scientologist?
he is a menace to work with. I've heard that.
He can be
Try
a
and work
dictator.
with him during COVID.
What'd you say?
He can be a dictator. Because he's usually one of the head guys on set too, so. That's how he gets away with a lot of his shit.
Hold on. So he's basically the guy from Tropic Thunder?
No worse.
Oh.
I was gonna say no Robert Downey Jr., but that's not surprising because it's basically Iron Man and a few.
I thought you were going to say no Ben Stiller.
Oh. Whenever someone says Ben Stiller, all I think of is fucking Zoolander when he's looking at the model.
Thank God.
What is this? A house for ants?
Really? Because I only go to... Oh, shout out for Robin Williams, Night at the Museum.
Yeah. He played
My favorite president!
Shut up, Dean.
He brought
Shut
the
up,
big
Dean.
stick!
Shut up, Dean.
Not you.
No, not even that. Shut up, Dean. That's my favorite team to get Jay going. Shut up, Dean. Shut the fuck up. Yes, he portrayed one of the first socialists.
Second president brought up today.
And I love Teddy, but I gotta be honest. I'm like, that's one of the first to try socialism.
He had quite a few...
He's like, I know. He's not even, he's like, I know.
But...
Times were also different.
Social Security.
National parks, yes.
National parks.
Times are also different.
They were different. things could,
Yeah.
I'm not going to deny that socialism doesn't have its qualities, but
There's
every
good qualities
fucking
and
political...
bad, just like every form of government.
Yes.
But and I can't say much. My favorite president, people will call a cop out, but I don't care. It's George Washington. So shit.
I thought you were going to say JFK.
I like JFK is my favorite Democrat.
Abraham Lincoln popped out of his grave.
Hey, we're on actors. We're not on presidents. What the fuck are we doing?
What if they played one?
What? What if they played one?
I mean, he's not on my list, but I believe Morgan Freeman's played presidents.
He's also played God.
I know.
Who played George Bush in W? Was that Brolin? Who played George Bush?
I don't know, but
Bale played Dick Cheney.
I know he's on my list. He's coming.
He's coming. He played Dick
Not
Cheney,
lying.
and he played Dick Cheney great. Oh God. Oh shit.
Why did I just associate you with Cheney and your goddamn Nerf guns?
Shoot him, Cheney. Dick Cheney. I was like, oh, it was Teddy Roosevelt Night at the Museum. How did we get on a little rant about presidents? It was Teddy.
We did your number 5, right?
No, I don't think. No, we didn't.
I don't know.
Because we did my number. Brendan Fraser.
Brendan Fraser.
Who was your number 5?
I didn't say my number 5.
So that's why I'm asking.
I just got on time. I usually wait for saying number 5. My number 5 is by far the oldest on my list, Jack Nicholson.
Not doing much anymore.
Nope.
He doesn't even want to go to Lakers games anymore.
I was so happy when I seen him at the Laker game. He looks old, but I'm like, oh, Jack's still alive. Okay. I was worried for a second. I was like,
Did he smile for you?
He looked happy, but he's old. I fear we're not going to have him much longer, but he's old. He's getting old.
Man. Huh?
Did that go over his head?
What?
Yeah, it did. It went over his head.
What?
I asked you if he smiled for you.
Yeah, I heard it, but I was too busy ranting to make, yes, Joker. I know, that's of course one of the big reasons he's on there. But also not just Joker. The Shining. The Shining. I'll bring out one. One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
Woo!
Chief. What?
Best one for you. Has somebody who's already on the list. Anger Management.
Anger Management with Adam Sandler. He's funny. Jack Nicholson's funny as a
He has range.
Speaking of
You can't handle the truth!
Speaking of Morgan Freeman, bucket list.
Bucket list.
That's a good one.
Jack Nicholson, he was in A Few Good Men, I think. Yep. I think he was in A Few Good Men. Like I told you, he's the oldest, so he is...
You can't handle the truth. Is that...
My old one's still to come.
Your old one? Yeah, Jack's... God, I'm still... Fucking brain. Your fucking brain.
What happened to your brain with me just saying a few things? What?
Yo, my comment fucking broke me. Again.
Oh, no.
You're not supposed to break yourself.
I know.
You're not supposed to break yourself.
My brain doesn't transition when it's tired.
Jack... God, I'm trying to...
That was his number 5.
No, there was another one. There was another movie I was thinking of that's escaped me. It was,
I for sure...
No, Something's Gotta Give with Diane Keaton. That shit is a romantic comedy always. When he's laying on the bed. When he's laying on the bed and he sees her, he's like, shit. That's my woman. I gotta get this shit off me. That had me dying. Okay, enough of Jack. I can talk about Jack all day. But
speaking of old people.
This is your 4, right?
Yep. Gary Oldman.
Wow.
I told you my brain is stupid.
You broke yourself for that last name.
Yep. Sirius Black himself.
Oh, you bring up...
No! You serious?
No, why you bring that up?
Sirius Black.
No.
I was thinking more James Gordon or...
Commissioner Gordon, that's...
one of my favorite roles for Oldman was in Leon the Professional.
Fuck, dude, he's in so many goddamn things.
He's the villain in Air Force One. He's one of the villains.
Yeah.
Let's not forget his villainous role in The Fifth Element.
Yeah.
I can't fucking forget that because every goddamn movie he's in, he looks different.
He played Prime Minister fucking Winston Churchill. There's my president.
He had the cigar and everything.
Yeah.
I just, oh God, I like these because they bring up.
He's not as
like I can't even tell. Oh yeah, that was makeup. The fucking double chin.
Yeah. He's the one I wouldn't consider the heavy hitter, but he's done so many iconic roles. He's never usually the nickname in the movie.
No.
That sucks too because he should be.
Yeah, and he got it with Winston Churchill.
I forget his name because he had his stardom pretty big for all. Who was I forget? It was French. Who was the lead in Leon the Professional? I forget his name.
Oh, I don't remember.
Jean-Claude.
Something like that. I just know.
It wasn't Jean-Claude Van Damme.
No. And little Natalie Portman was in that too.
Yeah, but I associate him with Leon the Professional and Godzilla, the Matthew Broderick movie.
That's why he made my honorable mention. Right?
I defend.
It wasn't
Godzilla.
because of
Inspector
Bernie's
Gadget.
Day Out.
Damn
it, that's another.
I defend Godzilla 1998 so much more than I should, and people try to destroy me. I don't care. He was just an overgrown iguana. I don't care.
They didn't give it time to cook.
Oh my God! I started something now. Time to cook. Let it cook. What have I
been doing the whole episode?
So if we let the Flash movie cook, will it eventually get good? Really good if we let it cook.
Where's my meatballs?
Should we let it cook?
Yes.
Okay, then it'll get good. Let it cook. It's not bad, but you get the joke. Let it cook.
Missing a few tomatoes.
Remember when I said teetering? Just keep going back and forth.
Wait, we were on your number, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
4.
Shit.
We're getting to some.
I'm getting Sean Connery, the man himself.
Sean Connery, the man who hunted for Red October?
No, I think he was wearing all black on a rock.
I associated him too much with James Bond. That's the reason why he's not on them.
I need to stop.
Too much.
I need to stop.
I understand.
There are so many. Okay. Maybe he's the one who taught the Highlander to be the one.
Highlander?
I don't know what accent I just pulled right there.
I don't care. It's an epic fight to see who's the strongest from people from all periods of time. Part of me thinks Highlander. That's like a movie I need to be in. The Highlander.
I didn't think
you
I
had
would
a shot
pull
with
that
Henry
off.
Cavill being the reprise.
I'd love it. I would love it because I know he would do it justice, especially if he's a producer.
You don't
on
want Geralt to be.
Did we kill you on that?
But at what cost? Then we lose fucking everyone. Oh, Henry Cavill is going to be in Warhammer. At what cost? We lost him as Geralt of Rivia. And we get fucking dollar store Chris Hemsworth.
So, here's
his brother.
Dollar store?
Yep, he's a good actor.
Man, you insulted the guy.
I'm sorry, Liam. He was with Miley Cyrus. He loses points.
At least you didn't call him Wish Hemsworth.
Wish Hemsworth.
Who's the Wish Hemsworth?
The youngest one. Or the middle one.
Chris, I'm sorry you didn't make my list. You'd be an honorable mention, but you're just Thor.
We get it. We get Henry Cavill in Warhammer. What did it cost us? It cost him as Clark Kent. We get Henry Cavill in fucking Highlander. What did it cost us? Geralt of Rivia.
At what cost? At what cost? Oh God!
I just made associations I don't think I should have. Warhammer, he's fighting aliens and shit, right?
Yeah. Why do you think I did? Why do you think I did that tandem with that tandem?
Geralt, he's a magical swordsman. Highlander, he's a magical fucking swordsman.
The Witcher also gave us.
Why do you think I did it that way?
You forget one of the best things The Witcher gave us. Toss a coin to your Witcher.
This guy's here though.
He's not here. I know he's not here.
I personally prefer the remix. Toss a coin to your bitcher.
It's also not here. I'm
gonna beg one day. I swear to God, I'm gonna do a Geralt cosplay. I'm gonna beg him. I'm gonna go to wherever JJ lives. I'm gonna beg him, please dress up as Jasker and follow me around this con with a goddamn ukulele and fucking sing shit, please.
On a red leather jacket.
Yep.
You have to get him to wear purple.
He can't wear purple.
He's weird with colors and gangs. Mm-hmm. Okay, is it Jaden?
And somehow you'd have to take off the
No,
muzzle.
I just did Sean Connery.
Sean Connery.
I like how you did both
Sean
hear
Connery.
that.
Okay.
What?
And you have to get him to somehow not wear the muzzle.
Okay, my number 4 is where we're starting to get...
I don't know what happened. Somewhere my brain just went...
My number 4 is we're starting to get to this shit, and this is one that everyone knew was probably coming. The man who led the Funky Bunch, Mark Wahlberg.
Fuck your list.
You got referenced in Transformers.
How can anyone hate Mark Wahlberg? He's such a nice guy.
The only person that plays the role more of the same is The Rock.
I enjoy all his movies.
Hold on. What about Four Brothers?
Great movie. That's a good reference.
Was he playing himself in that one?
He was playing Mark, yes. Younger Mark, sure, but...
Fuck you for that.
Younger Mark.
He was a bit of an asshole, and he admits that, remember?
Hey.
Just played Detroit instead of Boston.
I loved him in the other guys. I loved him in Ted.
He wasn't playing himself in Ted.
I loved him in Ted. But again, saying...
It depends on how much hentai you think he watches.
Saying he don't...
No. He was watching She-Males. Get it right.
Same difference as Boston.
He's got some great action movies. I love Contraband. Good action movie. What's another one?
Sorry, I'm moving on. I'm sorry, I moved on to my next list unconsciously. That's why I said hentai.
Oh my god. But there's a movie called Patriot Day. That's a good movie.
Mm-hmm.
Wahlberg. But after what's another one? There's a movie he's in. He's not in it much, but he's in Lovely Bones. There he shows a more serious side. I'm saying I'm not going to deny he plays himself a lot.
My favorite Mark Wahlberg movie is still probably The Italian Job.
The Italian Job, yes. Very good movie. Very, very good movie. And again,
I feel like such an idiot, because every time we name stuff like this, I have to go
Deepwater Horizon, where he's on the oil rig.
Sit there and keep thinking, he was in that? She was in that?
You mean where Jason Statham played the same role throughout Transporter and that?
He was in a movie called Shooter.
Yep.
Another good movie.
Which got a TV show and bombed.
And
I didn't know it had a TV show.
Daddy's Home. He was in a funny one with The Rock called Pain and Gain. With The Rock.
That's Anthony Mackie.
What?
Anthony Mackie was the third one in that movie. Third person in that movie.
What?
Anthony Mackie.
Pain and Gain.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't believe... Oh, he was in Two Guns, too. Perfect Storm. All these movies, I'm just getting... one of my favorite Mark Wahlberg movie from '90. One of the movie that made him, Boogie Nights. Yes, it's about him being a porn star. Boogie Nights is a fucking... It's a classic, I'm sorry.
Did you just pull one from your father's book on that?
My dad, of course he's seen... Boogie Nights is 97. It's not God. When you think 97, that's start... Oh, wow.
I was 7 years old. I think you were 2.
4, about 2 or 3, yep. Yeah, in that range. Yeah. In that range.
God damn it!
Okay, I've named...
old!
I know how much I like Mark... I've named enough Mark Wahlberg movies to know how much I love Mark Wahlberg. Next, I'm curious to see the next. We're going to Matt.
Why are you excited about mine?
What?
Why are you excited about my number 3?
I just like it. Oh, I forgot my... Probably my favorite Mark Wahlberg, The Departed.
I gotta stop being the middle guy, I realized.
The Departed, even though he wasn't the main, he was in there. Gotta mention The Departed. That was Jack Nicholson.
My number 3 has the most acting credits on IMDb I've ever seen.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Huh? You didn't say his name yet, so I'm gonna keep going, Yeah?
Samuel L. Jackson.
Oh.
Number 3.
Is he still beat out by most paid actor?
Most paid, I don't know. But just for context, knowing how many movies John Wayne had been in, I know he'd been in a lot. John Wayne has 184 acting credits on IMDb through various films.
Wow.
Films, shows, and whatever. Samuel L. Jackson is 198.
He's going for that 200.
He's got 10 on the way.
Shit! 208!
Not only has he slaughtered any almost movie record that is going to go on, he's still got 10 more that are currently in the works.
What? I like squirt. I like squirt. All they hear is, I like squirt. I got a soda, people. I got a soda.
No, you let the fat lady sit on your face.
That too.
But Mace Windu himself.
Yes. How do you...
From a lightsaber.
What color
Nick Fury.
What color lightsaber? Usually red or blue. What about purple?
The Hitman.
We can work that out.
Designing lightsaber lore because Mace Windu wanted a purple lightsaber.
What about a purple? And I'll say that no one says motherfucker like Samuel L. Jackson.
They literally did make the whole Kaiba crystal thing because of him, didn't they?
Mm-hmm. Speaking of which, he is getting a TV show special called Fuddamucka. Starring him and Ryan Reynolds.
Yes. Oh, speaking
For the mucka.
I loved him in Hitman's Bodyguard.
2 movies.
Ryan Reynolds.
Wait, isn't there going to be no, there's not going to be a
Nope,
third.
I hope not.
I'm not gonna lie, I love the first one. The second one was not nearly as good.
Do you mean because now Sam L is Ryan Reynolds' daddy?
God.
And he fucks his mother. Go.
Oh, motherfucker. Number 3 for me. God
Those are
damn,
into the heavy
Susie
hitters.
Mm-hmm. Last 2 I would consider.
Well, my third one isn't really, but he's special to me. My top 2 are in the up in the stratosphere.
One more thing.
Jackie Chan?
Jackie Chan.
Hey, I can't argue.
Wrong character, though.
Rush
Tuxedo.
Hour.
Good call.
Tuxedo, Drunken Master.
Rush Hour.
Rush Hour is definitely on there, yeah.
That's my favorite.
But I like
I'm
a lot
always
of his
gonna say my
older
favorite.
kung fu movies where you have to read the subtitles. This is stuff before he even gets to America.
Foreigner.
Oh hell yeah, yeah. Even even the stuff he's all producing now that is just in China and you have to import it through like Netflix. I love that stuff. Anything he makes is entertaining as shit to me.
You pair him with Chris Tucker, you get gold.
You pair him with any black man.
You pair him with any martial artist, he's gold.
Yeah.
Sammo.
Oh fuck. One of the best one. It was what the hell? You had him and Jet Li in it.
Oh, Time Cop? No.
Not Time Cop. It's where this kid basically gets isekai to another world and
I know what you're talking about. It's like
becomes
I can't help you.
Kingdom.
Oh, that one. I thought there was another one where he was with Jet Li.
No.
Monkey
fuck.
King. Monkey King.
Forbidden Kingdom.
Forbidden Kingdom. Thank
Yeah.
you very much, sir.
With Monkey King and all that shit. Yeah.
Yes, and that is
Drunken Master.
yeah.
Basically.
He was literally Drunken Master. It was awesome.
With a kid from Sky High.
Wow, did I never put those two together?
I do that all the time. Speaking of Caitlin Snow. Next.
My number 3 is the last one that's a little, not obscure, but different for a top 10 actors, but my in terms of just enjoyment, my number 3 is Vince Vaughn. You will shake your head, but the man just has brought me so much fucking joy. He gave me...
Guess what the first movie I saw Vince Vaughn in was?
First one?
First movie I think I ever saw him in. Good fucking luck.
Is that the name of the movie, or
No.
am I still trying to guess?
You're still trying to guess.
God.
It's going to be the most obscure movie.
I got the same fucking words for you. Good fucking luck. I am
one
not-
of the biggest movie franchises in the world, and it's going to be the most obscure reference.
franchise.
Yep.
Oh, God.
Jurassic Park Lost World.
Yeah, but that's the first movie you've seen.
Probably because it's one of his youngest roles. He broke out after that. I think Wedding Crashers is after that.
And that's what I was about to get to. Wedding Crashers is in my upper echelon of comedies that I can watch over and over, along with The Breakup, Dodgeball,
You wanted obscure references. You got one.
Couples Retreat, Vince Vaughn, just internship. But The Breakup is
Honorable mention: Jeff Goldblum.
The Breakup with Jennifer Aniston is one of my favorite lines ever. I'm going to say it. He knows what's coming. When they're arguing about Jennifer Aniston's slutty sister, Jay knows what's coming. When they're arguing with Jennifer Aniston, he's arguing with his wife and shit. When they break up, her slutty sister. It's like, my sister's been through enough. Leave her out of this. Yeah, of Dick. One of the greatest burns ever. I don't give a fuck. I will always cry. Watch the delivery of Dick.
I could have that same conversation with you in real life. Leave my sister out of this. She's been through a lot.
Of Dick. And if hopefully she's present, you're like, fuck you, Dick. Okay, enough Vince
You would
Vaughn.
have one sister falling on the floor laughing, and the other sister would want to kill us both.
I want Matt to explain, because a lot of the ones I've mentioned, Seagal, and you're not that into bro comedies, as we dubbed them. That's a good, because Vince Vaughn's a lot of those, too. I heard Wedding Crashers 2 is coming.
I'm surprised Owen Wilson hasn't been on your list yet.
I like Owen.
You know what I got to say to that?
Wow.
He was in Marley and Me.
Soon, Loki 2.
Owen Wilson was in Marley and Me, and it pains me. It pains me.
My number 2?
Here we go.
Here we go. Interns.
I guarantee it. My top 2, there's going to be one of them on there. If not, I'm going to shit my pants.
You might shit your pants, because you know one of my top 2. I've already teased it earlier.
Okay.
The only Batman that wasn't in this movie. Christian Bale.
Christian Bale. Okay.
Oh, damn, I almost said Val Kilmer for some
boy.
I forgot about Val Kilmer, too.
Yep.
When I
think my top 2 are safe, but boy.
I think there's a name on your...
My top 2
I told you there was one I cut out thinking that you were going to put him on. That's pretty much the only reason why I didn't have him on there.
But we can say, okay. But I want to hear some of your favorite Bale stuff. I know Batman.
I mean, a lot of his stuff is more recent with... why is that movie escaping me? Where it's with Bradley Cooper, Jennifer Lawrence, and Ray...
I'm thinking.
Hustle.
American Hustle?
American Hustle.
Good movie right there.
That one...
I think me and Dean tie for Christian Bale favorite movie.
My favorite Christian Bale movie is by far The Prestige.
Yes, sir.
By far.
Mm-hmm.
God, now you got me on Christian Bale. I'm thinking of good Christian Bale stuff.
Wow.
I loved him as Cheney. I said this already.
Honorable mention. Hugh Jackman.
That's pure tied to one role, basically, even though I love him in
he's the Greatest Showman.
I loved him in Greatest Showman.
Chappie.
I didn't watch Chappie.
It was a good movie. It kind of made me like the band Die Antwoord. I mean, it's a really weird band,
I like Bale in he's in a Mark Wahlberg in The Fighter.
Yeah.
Boxer. Great
But
movie.
then you go to his old ones like The Ex-Machinist and...
The Machinist was... Do you see how method acting, how skinny
he said he won't do that anymore.
Yeah.
How skinny he got for that role?
He just goes in between so easy. And then what's the other one where he kills people? Where he's Bateman.
American Psycho.
American Psycho.
That book is far worse than the movie. Woo! That book is just...
All the way to him being a child actor in the Newsies.
Yep. Christian Bale. Good.
Oh shit!
Good.
Wasn't he also in like post-apocalyptic world where they got rid of all the art and
art?
Hold on.
No, I want to.
Thank you for giving me post-apocalyptic, and you made me forget Book of Eli for Denzel and Gary Oldman.
Book of Eli has one of my biggest fuck you, and one of my biggest fuck you, but great endings ever. The fact that he was carrying around a Bible and he was blind the whole time. It was a Braille Bible. Love it. Love it. I love that shit. Book of Eli. And
None of us mentioned
Gary
Thor.
Oldman was the villain in that, right?
Who?
None of us mentioned Thor for Christian Bale.
Fuck Gore.
Hey, that was Natalie Portman.
I said fuck Gore. I didn't say fuck the movie.
Oh, you know I didn't watch it? Pale Blue Eye.
I got to make this joke. Not saying Flash was an absolute dumpster fire, but Flash makes Thor: Love and Thunder look like a fucking goated movie.
Equilibrium.
Oh, I forgot a Tom Cruise movie. Minority Report. Son of a bitch.
Fair.
Fair. Fair. Matt. Fair. Fucking forgot Minority Report. 310 to Yuma. Seen that shit on there. Good remake.
There's your Russell Crowe.
With Russell Crowe. Russell. See, my problem with Russell Crowe was... Will you get on... Does Gladiator just get you my list?
I was going to bring up the nice guys for Russell Crowe, too. I forgot about
Yes.
Shaft.
Yes.
Samuel L. Jackson.
You know what?
Not just Samuel L. Jackson. Guess who
I
else is on there? Christian Bale.
Maybe I just realized... you see Nice Guys with Russell Crowe and... Wait, Nice Guys... Russell Crowe and Gosling.
Yeah.
Great fucking movie. I like when... Maybe that's where I like when they throw a body over the fence that crashes into quinceañera.
Rewatching that movie, the little kid is the news reporter from Tom Holland Spider-Man.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
It's funny how things work that way.
Yep.
Number 2, Dreadnought.
Well, I know one of Jay's top ones.
Jim Carrey.
Hey, that's a good pick.
Damn, I swallowed that one a long time ago.
Yes.
But that's a good thing. At least it's spread across.
Jim Carrey is my number 2 because when I was a kid,
Duh.
I had 3 movies I would play on repeat. The Mask, Jurassic Park, and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And
Which from Teenage Mutant
and a slight
Turtles?
the 90s, dude. I was born in 1990.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
which one?
The first one.
Okay.
Secret of Ooze, I wasn't as into as the original.
For some reason, I think I
think
watched the third one more
The
than
Super
a lot of the other
Shredder.
ones.
I did like that one. That one I liked because it went back to Japan. Yeah, that was kind of cool seeing them as kappas.
I gave you a lot of Jim Carrey movies to work off of, though.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't really say any when we were doing it.
I didn't say Dumb and Dumber when we were talking about it. That was kind of nice.
I don't think we ever brought up the.
that.
I don't think we brought up the Cable Guy. I don't think we brought up the Grinch.
Oh, fuck me, myself, and Irene. Great role for him. Like, you want to take a normal guy, like me, Dean, or you, and just piss him off to the point of no fucking return? There you go. That's the synopsis of that movie, seriously. Except the whole double personality thing. I don't know if we.
Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait. Oh my god, what would my favorite Jim Carrey movie be? Nah, Bruce Almighty. Get the fuck out of here.
Ah, fuck it. You're the Grinch.
Bruce Almighty's my favorite. Morgan, who plays God in Bruce Almighty? Morgan.
You talk
what
about
else- what
you
else do
already
we have?
spoke about Jennifer Aniston. So.
Yep. Oh, it's my number 2 time. You done?
Sure, go ahead.
Here we go. I'm curious. There's gonna be one Matt's gonna be like, there it is. It's gonna be one of them. My number 2. Most recently, well, he was the lead in Babylon, but most recently, Ladybug in Bullet Train. Fuck. Brad Pitt.
I
know what I
forgot about him, but he's not the one I thought you were going to say.
He might be one. You never know. But when you look at Brad Pitt's catalog, I always pull Bullet Train. I loved it. I loved his cameo in The Lost City with Jake Tatum. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
That was slightly bigger than a cameo.
Yeah, slightly. Yeah.
Cameo would technically be Deadpool 2.
Yeah.
Another one of my favorites. I forgot to mention Jim Carrey.
Mhm.
The Truman Show.
Yep.
There you go.
Fury was a great war movie with Pitt. Moneyball, Inglourious Bastards, Fight Club. One of my favorite all-time movies, Seven, with Morgan Freeman.
Return to the. Wow,
Yep.
you forgot that one too.
Yes.
Troy. Nothing but Brad Pitt has been in so many bangers that just I can rewatch.
Another call out to the Oceans franchise.
Yep. I can just watch over and over. Oh yeah, there it is listed. Deadpool 2. There was his cameo.
Oh, how did we forget that one?
What?
How did we forget for
He
Jim
gave
Carrey?
me the Riddler.
Oh yeah?
He gave the Riddler for Jim Carrey for all the content of Batman in this, and we forgot him about Batman Forever.
Oh geez, I forgot. This is an underrated gem from Brad Pitt, but my dad showed me it years ago, and it's become one of my favorites. It's called Legends of the Fall. It is an ultimate Chad movie. It's just great. Because I just was looking, I was like, Brad Pitt should be in my top 10. Let me look at his catalog. I love so many of his movies. Brad Pitt's top 2.
Hard not to.
And boy, do I get sad.
I swear to God, he only signs on the movies when he.
My
reads that
favorite
script.
Brad Pitt movie, I couldn't fucking choose. I'd probably maybe be Seven, because nothing will ever capture the mystery of Seven. And it's also one of my favorite directors. I love David Fincher. Everything David Fincher directs. I love. He did Fight Club, for God's sake.
I think that's another movie that we reference often enough.
We don't talk about Fight Club.
Not Fight Club. Seven.
Yes. What's in the box? Well, with Kevin, who else? Who's Kevin Spacey? Who shall not be named? Kevin Spacey. What else? There was one. Oh, Troy. I did say Troy. I said Troy. And no, I was going to say
Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
Yes, Mr. and Mrs. Smith. Yes. Then why? I don't. It was
No,
Angelina
that
Jolie's-
led to them getting married.
Okay. But what makes me sad when you look at Brad Pitt, age 59. I'm like, oh, Brad, you're getting old. No.
That wasn't evident.
I know, but
Look at the roles he's taking now.
I knew.
Hell, Bullet Train, he didn't really do a whole lot of action. It was falling most of the time.
And blocking. He did a lot of blocking.
Well, whenever Bullet Train's brought up, I'll always think of Aaron Taylor Johnson.
How'd you still die?
Fuck you.
Sorry, that was a Diesel move of me.
A diesel. Don't be a diesel. That's one of Matt's favorite movies of last year.
Speaking of food.
Uh-oh. All right.
Tangerine.
All right.
So I feel pretty confident that my number one is not your number one, and we apparently already said your number one.
Yep.
So, Tom Hanks.
Tom Hanks? I couldn't consider Tom Hanks. My only movie I really loved was Forrest Gump. I like Castaway, though. Even though... This is...
You didn't get to see A Man Called Otto, and that one broke me in several ways.
I never see. I didn't think I don't know if I'd like it. I don't know.
It's very.
I like heartfelt movies.
Yeah, I think you would enjoy it. It's very sad, very comedic at certain parts too.
I read the synopsis. Ain't he like a just kind of an asshole that like learns to
He's grumpy because the world's changing around him, and he doesn't want things to change.
But
he's forced to because things start to happen.
I'm happy you went to that one and not like me, Forrest Gump. Forrest Gump.
I mean,
Jenny.
Also calling back to Saving Private Ryan.
Yep, Tom Hanks. I can't hate the Tom Hanks pick. Oh, God. Now you got me thinking.
But the funny part was that we were calling out to it when we said Big 2 when we were trying to think of a different movie. But, yeah.
Oh, man. Oof.
For my number one, since there's...
You better have some description.
Since there's a mic in front of me, I will just say... Good morning, Vietnam!
Did you really have to shout that?
Yeah, I did.
My mom woke up. I'm killing you.
I will say I'm sorry.
That's not going to help.
It probably won't.
Jesus Christ, even I...
Wait, what? Robin Williams.
He said that so silent there. It worked. You got to have more than that.
What dreams may come.
That's a good movie.
Adams.
Cuba Gooding Jr.'s in that bitch.
The list goes on. I have not seen no bad movie with him. I can't even remember what the hell the movie was called with him and John Travolta. Even that one I enjoyed. RV. I enjoyed that one. Him, Tim Allen. No, it wasn't him and Tim Allen. What the fuck? That was a different movie.
I like watching you dig yourself into a bigger grave.
Flubber.
There you go. That's a call out.
Hell, Dean will love this one just because it's hilarious. Because we make fun of him on stuff like this. The Birdcage.
There you go.
And one of my personal all-time favorites, Popeye.
Popeye the Sailor Man.
You will never get another live-action movie like it.
You forgot to make the tie-in to what was Jason Momoa saying at the end of the movie.
You killed my vibe after I almost woke up your mom. Might have. Probably. Already did. I don't know.
I hope you dug your own grave.
I'm a dead poet now. Thanks a lot.
Oh my God.
That was horrible.
A dead poet society.
That was bad. That was bad.
At least they couldn't see that.
You're gonna need a patch for that job.
Just give me the rubber nose.
Alright, I can't work my magic.
No.
I gave credit to his voice acting.
Oh, God.
I don't have 3 wishes.
No. You can't make a prince out of you.
No. Just the fucking elephant.
Monkey. Another time, monkey. What's your number one?
Well, I'm curious if maybe this is the one. My number one is Jack Dawson himself, Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yep, that was the one I was coming out with. I knew that was coming. That's the one I was calling.
Number 25.
The man is just, again,
I've heard you go on about Inception too much to know that wasn't your number one.
It's not just in it. When you look at Leonardo DiCaprio's catalog and the range this man has, it's fucking. I will say Titanic. I don't care. Titanic to some is like no. Titanic
It's a Wisconsin
is
boy.
a fucking great movie. Jack Dawson. I'm from Wisconsin. The Wolf of Wall Street. Oh my God. The Revenant. Yes, Inception, but I'm not going out. And Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Shutter Island, I loved him in Great Gatsby. He was in The Departed. Django Unchained. Just Blood Diamond. Gangs of New York. Just DiCaprio was...
Blood Diamond?
Blood Diamond, yep. That's what I just said, Blood Diamond.
Mm-hmm.
And so many of the movies, him and Brad Pitt are almost interchangeable, but I slightly gave it to DiCaprio. Oh, shit, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood is Brad Pitt's in there with him. So, of course, I love that movie. I was wondering, I was like, when you said I cut one off, I was like, did you cut Brad Pitt or DiCaprio? You're like, I cut DiCaprio.
Brad Pitt didn't even make it on mine.
Wow. Where was DiCaprio? Was he up there?
He's probably up there when I process through it. I just don't always... he's in the kind of the same realm, just Tom Cruise. Like, I enjoy watching him as an actor, but I don't feel the need to go see his movies.
You don't feel the need to go flock to his movies?
No.
Oh, yeah. Oh, he was in one with Tom... Catch Me If You Can. He was in one with Tom Hanks.
Well, that one.
It's probably one of my favorite ones. It is.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's body of work, and again, but DiCaprio's still, how old is Leo now? 48. Jesus Christ, he's getting up there. You know, one of my favorite Titanic stories.
Really quick.
What?
You found that really quick right after you asked that question. That was really fun. How old is he? Oh, 48.
I'm on this page.
I figured
talking.
as much, but it was really quick when you're processing it.
One of my funniest things about DiCaprio is, like, apparently set stories when he was who was female lead in Titanic? Was it Kate Winslet?
Yes.
They hated each other. They apparently did not like each other. How their chemistry was so good, and they hated each other.
I have another honorable mention that just popped into my head.
As a bitch.
Draw me like one of your portrait girls.
Oh yeah, when her banging and her hand goes against the glass and shit. My dad always cracks up when that shit come on.
I forgot I gotta add another honorable mention that just popped in my head because of a movie that Kate Winslet and him did together, which I don't know why it triggered that way. Idris Elba.
Almost made my list. Due to all his recent stuff. And Luther?
Technically.
Yeah.
Luther. Who had the oldest actor technically? Would it Wayne?
Well, he's dead.
Yeah.
So I don't think that counts.
Sean Connery.
No, I'm talking like from the oldest generation.
Then it's John Wayne. Because 1907, which one of us is beating that one? I looked up his page. I knew when he was born.
None of us.
The next oldest ones are probably Connery, Oldman.
Connor.
It's fitting,
Still
I
break
know.
yourself with that one?
Yeah.
Oh,
Sam
you know
L's
what?
74.
Just because it's kind of like bonus shit talk second here, one of my funniest things about DiCaprio, and I know because I've seen it in theaters, it was with Jay and Austin. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, when that motherfucker goes into the shed and get the pool house and gets that damn flamethrower, I was in tears. What?
That's all.
As always, most pops on the table provided by Badger Collectibles in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Check it out. Go see Juan. Awesome stuff. Next episode is planning to be a anime themed episode that yours truly will be working on mapping out content for. So definitely tune in to that one. Probably early, middle of July-ish, I'd say. Because we don't have any big name movies, really. Besides Indiana Jones, but Jay here has the biggest interest in that, and even his isn't gigantic, and he just is curious about it. So it's like, eh. But, as always, everyone have a good, safe night. Signing off.
I feel like I should say good night after yelling out good morning.
Oh my god.
See you later, folks.
Goodbye, everyone.